I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. You know, obviously I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old. Now I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. A 10-year reunion.
Yep.
It's the greatest city in the world. He's talking about Detroit, by the way. What's up, everybody? Another game. I don't know why I'm streaming on this Sunday. What's up, Crazy Frankie? Kevin Nguyen? Ida Kuko? I don't know why we're watching this game, but I'm going to watch the game anyways. So you might as well hang out with me and enjoy the misery while it lasts. What's up, Crim889? Right now, the Giants have not lost. It's 0-0. We can enjoy this moment in time where the Giants are a 2-9 team facing the what are the Lions? I think they're 6-4, and they need this win. The Giants need this loss. So if you're a gambling person, I mean, the money line is, I think it's like minus 800 or some shit. I mean, I never physically root against the Giants to lose. Trust me. But it would be kind of beneficial if they lost today. The Giants are the worst team in the NFL since 2017. Their one-loss record indicates that. As Sean Shanley, anime UWL per $5 Canadian. Don't worry, famous Jameis already lost. He's due for a win. These Lions don't stand a chance. You are an optimist. And Katie Cat has 5. I found a bagel recipe. I'm too lazy today, but I'll make bagels next week. I've never made bagels, but Bryce Harper has actually a really good video of him making bagels where I think I think he makes them with like sour cream or something. Some alternative milk, like to water. You know, they're good. Apparently, you have to like boil the bagels, and that's how you get that hard outer thing. When was the last time we beat the Lions? I don't know. So if you're a Packers fan, you're going to watch, or a Vikings fan, you're going to watch and pay attention to Tom Grossi today. He's streaming as Gunnar Olszewski takes the opening kickoff and is dropped about the 30. And here comes Jameis Winston to lead the New York Giants in their opening drive. Last week, Winston looked pretty good until he got intercepted with no time left, essentially. 17 seconds left. Giants lost, sealing the L. Yeah, last week, Winston was 19 for 29, 201 passing yards, 1 rush TD, an interception, and lost a fumble. So here we go. Jameis Winston, it's the greatest city in the world, taking over 1st and 10. Under center, he's got Tyrone Tracy behind him. And he motions Daniel Bellinger over to the right. It looks like it's going to be, nope, it's play action. Winston throws, hits his man in stride. It's Darius Slayton's going to pick up about 20 yards on the opening play. Giants coming out with the play action. What's up, Dave Fu? That's an OGer right there saying famous Jameis to Motown Boogaloo. that would be great if Jameis was in the Electric Boogaloo. Which was a movie that had Jean-Claude Van Damme in it. Let's go. 1st and 10. Jameis now going to hand it off to Tracy to the right side. Dances his way up a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Finds a hole in the A-gap as it was kind of a delayed handoff. Detroit banged up all season, have not been healthy. Their secondary has been banged up for most of the year. This game, they've got Anzalone. They've got Brian Branch back. So we'll see how the Giants react to what looks like a healthy team, but Giants already in Detroit Lion territory on the 43, 2nd and 6. Theo Johnson motions over. It's going to be another handoff, and this one's going to be stopped for a loss of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Yes, Jameis Winston doesn't have to be drunk though to sound like he's one of the most whitewashed narratives. You know, we conveniently forget that he assaulted an Uber driver, stole crab legs. Yeah, no sign of Schlosser. No, hey, look, Beastie, we fixed that stadium of yours. Okay, 3rd and 7, shotgun. Winston calling out an audible as he approaches the line. He's got Tracy to his left, 3 receivers, trips to the right, 1 to his left. That's Darius Slayton. Here comes a blitz. They were offsides. That's a free play for the New York Giants, and then Winston's just going to toss it away. Whitewash. That's sexist. You know what I'm saying? That's a pearl necklace right there. As I pop my teeth. And Liam Loftus says, you know, 5 want the Giants to be my pallbearers so they can let me down one last time. Yeah, but you'll be dead. You'll be dead when that happens, so you won't be there. Yeah, Jameis Winston, he stole crab legs. He jumped on a table and yelled, fuck her right in the pussy. And he allegedly groped an Uber driver, but, you know, he's funny, so he's a national treasure. Here we go. 3rd and 2 now. Giants get the benefit of the full 5 yards, and it's going to be a toss out to Singletary, who tosses it back to Winston, who's going to avoid a tackler. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man wide open. It's Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown. New York Giants. A little razzle dazzle, a little flea flicker. Wan'Dale Robinson was so wide open, he had to wait for the ball. Oh my goodness. Detroit bid on it the entire right side. There was a man in Winston's area, but nobody was there to cover Robinson as the entire defense got sucked down. That might have been an illegal block in the back from Daniel Bellinger, but we're going to count it. That is a touchdown on the opening drive, and Younghoe Koo puts it through the uprights. And it is a New York Giant lead within 2 seconds. Giants trying to fuck up their tank. Giants doing their best to fuck up their tank. We got to change the score bug. My Photoshop is going slow for some reason. Pre-game bagels, buddy. If you're a Lions fan, you are instantly disappointed that you gave that up. Giants march down the field. But remember, these are the New York Giants. This is what they do. They fucking suck. They have had a lead in, I think, almost every single game that they've played in. Maybe the Chiefs game, they did not have the lead. But here the Giants are present to mess up their tank. Yep. We are here to mess up our tank. I need to get rid of something. I need to...
San Francisco is gone now.
That was for the good of all Americans.
Okay, we can delete that one. Okay. What is that from? Who knows what that's from? Giants with a frazzle-dazzle. Tree must have uploaded that one. I wouldn't upload that one. Giants up 7-0. Let's look at some other scores. Yeah, Jameis Winston is 1 for 1 with a touchdown. No, 2 for 2 with a touchdown already. Let's look at some other scores. Steelers, Bears 0-0. Ravens, Jets 0-0. Vikings are already up 3-0 on the Packers. Colts, Chiefs, that's probably the game of the afternoon. That is 0-0. Patriots, Bengals 0-0. Titans, Seahawks 0-0. Giants looking good right off the start, and it was a blown coverage. Just like coverage around your mom. That shit was blown. Heyo! Yes, that is from Metal Gear. That is from Metal Gear. Bring! Remember, you had to detect the female accomplice with you in Metal Gear, and you had to notice her walk. You're like, oh, that ass. And then you're like, all right, I get where this game is going. Your mom needs triple coverage. My mom's a nice lady. All right. Young Wei Koo kicking off. It's going to be fielded in the end zone. It's going to be down for a touchback. That's going to come out to the 30-yard line, or I think the 35. Yeah, this was crazy. They had it. They sucked down onto the entire right side, and that just left Wan'Dale Robinson behind, and they could have sacked Winston. Yeah, Tree's not streaming today, but I believe Thomas Daniel Grossi is, and I think the Broncos are off today. So Perna, the midget, will not be streaming today. And then the most compelling game of this week are the Browns and the Raiders in the Tank Bowl after this. Oh, we got bots. We got bots. And the Cowboys Eagles will be playing at 425. Good old NFLHD.com, the place where you can illegally stream games and get a virus, just like your mom. Jared Goff is going to hand it off to, which one is that? Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs takes it for a gain of 9. Watch the Giants give this lead right back. Katie Cat says her mom is a gray-haired granny, retired Navy officer and retired math teacher, and she thinks your mom jokes are hilarious. Thank you. I appreciate it. All the moms out there, moms love me. All the moms love me. Tree's being a lazy little bitch is what he's being. He can't stand that the Steelers are going to play America. Goff, again, fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right. He finds his tight end, and that's right for a first down, easy gain of 5. Lions are in business. Oh, Tree said he had a family function. What is that? His bukkake? Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh is close to West Virginia. Beast of Metal, your half-ass fix to Heinz Field destroyed the public transit access to the stadium. Pittsburgh isn't bitchment, buddy. Respect the light rail. That's the exact comment you left on the video, Beastie, and I was addressing it. You're calling bitchman. Look, I get that you respect the public transportation, but I respect cemetery way more. Okay? Those exit ramps don't fit. You got to move the light rail. You could have put the stadium anyway. You could have moved the stadium closer to the river. But no. You had all that flat land, and you chose to make it unsymmetrical. Goff again on 2nd and 8. It's Jahmyr Gibbs, number 0. He's going to pick up 11, 12, stays up, gets hit, stays on his feet, picks up about 14 yards. It'll be first down, Detroit Lions, as the Giants are trying to give this lead back. Adam, your stadium series has been awesome. I can't imagine the research you did on all these places. It's a lot of Googling, man. It's a lot of Googling for the Googles. Yeah, well, this one I have no impact on. Hampton Roads and Northern Virginia subsidize most of the state. As Jahmyr Gibbs takes another handoff on first down, he picks up 4. This is where the Giants this is an old joke right here. A woman asked her doctor, "Can you get pregnant from anal sex?" And the doctor blinked her eyes and said, "Well, yes, that's where do you think lawyers come from?" Get it? Because lawyers are assholes. 9/11. That reminds me of that tragedy. All right, Jared Goff under center now on the Giant 37. He's getting blitzed. The Giants once again miss a sack, and it is incomplete. It'll set up third down. Jared Goff under pressure there. He tried the play action. Nobody bid on it. The Giants were selling out, and it's going to set up third and long. What's your best joke? What is your mom joke? What's your best joke, period? Me being half Asian, half Jewish, that means I have the biggest small cock ever. All right, 3rd and 7. Jared Goff. That almost was a false start. Goff in the pocket. It's clean. It's not anymore. As Goff gets sacked by Abdul Carter, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, that's Dex. Was that Illuminor? Who was that? Or was that Dexy? Was that Sexy Dexy? Oh, he beats his man one-on-one, and that was disgusting. No, that's Alexander. Who's that? Who's the new guy? Haven't called his name all year. And that's going to set up a long punt by Jack Fox. What a name there. Jack Fox. What's up, I am Rez? Hello. Welcome. Oh, that's when Katie Cat was applying for law school. You went to law school or did you apply to law school? And it looks like there's some type of penalty, maybe a delay of game. Yeah, that was intentional by the Lions. It'll be a delay of game. Back him up 5 yards. He wants more room. Decline the penalty. Decline the penalty. As it is now 4th and 19. Touchdown Bears, apparently, as they are trouble. I think the Steelers will play down to their competition today. That is my prediction. The Bears are a good team. They have a better record than the Steelers. Steelers will make it close. Don't get me wrong. What's this now? More whistles out here. Is there 8:07 left in the first quarter? What do we got? What do we got? Are they declining the penalty? Mike Kafka. Come on. Oh, they had to correct the play clock. Let's go. Bears score a TD. Packers have just answered with the TD. Here's the punt. Oshevsky looking at it, fields it, he calls for the fair catch. He's going to start the Giants out on their own 8. Packers scored a TD. Titans scored 3-0. And Indiana just scored a touchdown. They're up 7-0. That is a do or die game for the Chefs. They need to win if they want to keep their wild card hopes alive. The Chefs have had a rough season so far. They are 4-1 at home. The Jets, vying for a spot in the championship, are taking on the Ravens. And then, of course, a pivotal tank off game. The Browns and the Raiders will be playing at 4:05 p.m. Listen, y'all, keep these jokes clean. Okay? Finger paint. Come on. Come on now. You got to keep these jokes clean. Am I allowed to laugh at that? The only joke I have is, what do you say to a one-legged hitchhiker? Hop in. That's it. That's the joke. It's a setup punchline. Set up punchline. All right. Anyways, Giants are up 7-0. They have the ball back. This is a rare opportunity for the Giants to take a 2-score lead. I'm telling you, they will blow this game. And you will be right here to witness me watch them blow this game again. If this game was around your mother, this game is going to get blown. That's right. All right. What's everybody eating today? I have had sausage breakfast so far. Sausage, cornbread. We had onions and celery in it. It was very good. Losing this game, if you're a Giants fan, is the Giants need to lose this game. The Giants should want to lose this game. And the Giants should not lose this game. But did I take them to cover or the over? Let's see what my bets were today. I will show you my Mookie bets. Let's see here. I did place some action on this game, which is, listen, I don't recommend betting. Okay. You have to do it responsibly. I only bet say $5 to $10 at a time because it's just I need to put some dopamine attached to the game. But really, the most I'll ever have in my betting account at any given time is $50. So that's how I have this thing called self-control, and you guys should exercise it. I mean, it's interesting and it's troublesome, and you can easily get in trouble betting. Okay, I took the Giants at plus 13. So the Giants are already I want them to make it close, and they're looking good. I also took the Chiefs on the money line, and they're losing. So that's bad. Tell me what wagers you guys made in the chat below, and I will condemn you with consternation and say betting is bad. It is now third down for the Giants. They tried to run it twice. Oh, they're showing I think it was probably Josh Jacobs there scoring a touchdown for the Packers. They are at Lambeau. No, it's Emmanuel Wilson. He torched the fucking Giants last week. He torched them. He was very good. He's very good. All right, Giants on third down. It's 3rd and 9. Winston is barking out some signals. He's in the shotgun. It's 2 receivers. He's got 2 running backs, one to his left, one to his right. 2 receivers to his right, one to his left. Takes shotgun snap, drops back, looks, throws it simple, and there might have been interference on Hodgkins. Complete miscommunication. He was trying to do a back shoulder throw. He had him in single coverage, and he overthrew it. He Jameis Winston the ball, and the Giants will be punting. Katie Cat, you can bet on the 4 o'clock games. I'm not saying that you should bet. Let's see here. I'll critique your bet. As a Giants fan, knowing the Giants will blow the game, I made a parlay with the Lions money line, Jameis Williamson and Jahmyr Gibbs as TD scores, and 270. That's not a bad. That's not a bad parlay right there. I'm very much against parlays, and I just don't agree with it. The math stacks up against you, but you can bet $5, and if you hit on the parlay, you can multiply that sometime. Yeah, $10 pays out 65. But if there's so many separate events that if you just miss one, and then you're done. You're cooked. It's a losing unless you can do like I like to do something that's very predictable, like parlaying a money line with like the over, because you know which team, you know that for sure, you know, like the Seahawks are going to beat the Titans, for example. And if you score and if they go over, like it makes it a 50-50 bet, even though it's a parlay. It's 2 separate events, but typically a 2-event parlay will triple your wager. But still, wagering is dumb. Why would you even do that? Says the guy who put money on the game that we're watching. All right, Zach Stopla update from Tree with the Steelers later. Maybe he's at a family function. Who knows? Who knows? Katie Cat hit on a parlay and haven't made any bets since. Yeah, it's just when you win, you cash out. I didn't see the punt. I was talking to y'all. Gillum is a terrible punter. Gillum is a terrible punter. I don't know why, but they're keeping him because number one, they don't have any better options. And number two, it actually helps that he's a terrible punter. Why is this? I need to call up Twitter to bitch about Jamie Gillan. I might call Tree, but really what's relevant? You know, it's not like we're playing the Steelers unless the Giants like blow another lead. It's the greatest city in the world. It's the greatest city in the world. Now, another bet that I think is dumb is like a long shot anytime touchdown scorer, like the backup quarterback or the backup running back. At one point, Derrick Henry was like printing money, betting on him to be an anytime scorer. Oh, tight end Dan Campbell played for the New York Giants. I forgot about that. He did play in the Super Bowl then. Jahmyr Gibbs on 1st and 10. Giants have now come to play defense as Dane Belton is in on the tackle, and it's going to be 2nd and long as the pitch right did not work. Giants now in business. We're 2 people away from 100 people. And I love all of you for coming and watching me. Oh, we're 102 people. Thank you. We've made it. There's no reason to watch me. I'm not entertaining. I'm not funny. I'm stupid. Jared Goff with the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Looks up the middle, throws it, and it's bobbled and dropped by Amon-Ra St. Brown. I got that joke from Brandon Perna, who says it every time, and it's funny every time. Hey, Sky Guy, it's the dispensary guy. Do you get discounts on the weed that, like, when you're there at work? And how are you allowed to get high at work? Or do they frown upon that? Do they frown upon you getting baked out of your fucking mind at work? Jared Goff now on 3rd and 13 from the shotgun pat. He's looking back, drops back, finds his check down. It's going to be a one-on-one tackle. Newbin misses the initial tackle, but it is brought down after a gain of 3. Lions will be forced to punt as Trayvon Holland tries to do the bounce thingy on his back. Now it's 4th down. Let's go. New York Giants will be getting the ball back. No, that's not an injury. It's a guy he was faking. He was trying to do that bounce thing. Should I figure out how to do that? I want to figure out how to do an actual gritty, as there was an almost block of the ball. There was not a penalty, and it's fielded again at the 10 as Thibodeau almost blocked it. Steelers are apparently in the red zone. All right. Yeah, he was trying to do that thing where you like hop. You're like hop. You like hopping. I don't know how to do it. You like do the hop dance. It looks easier than it looks a lot easier than it is. Sky Guy finally answering my question. He says not allowed to smoke to work, unfortunately, but everybody does. And yeah, we get 50% discounts, but the issue is the weed is really pricey, so you don't save that much. 50% on the weed. So basically he's saying the weed ends up in his pockets. Or maybe you open a jar of edibles and one of them falls out, and then you get an edible, you know. As a Falcons fan, I cannot fathom streaming while watching football. Congrats on feeding your misery. Yeah, fucking Falcons are a rough watch these days. They are taking on the Saints in a division. That's probably going to be the worst game of the afternoon. Seahawks and Titans are now tied at 3. Packers still leading the Vikings 7-3. Bengals up 3-0 on the Patriots. Surprising there. Bears still up 7-0 on the Steelers. Steelers have a ball. 3.5 grams is it? What state are you in? Where it's 3.5 grams. Ooh, let me guess. That's got to be one of those states like Massachusetts or some shit where they made it legal and it's just too, or they fucking made it legal like begrudgingly. That might be Virginia. Virginia really sucks the marijuana laws, because to get a card, it's going to cost about $250. You have to have a evaluation from a doctor. So you got to pay for that appointment, and then you have to get your card, and that takes, like, the appointment usually takes a week just to happen. Then you get your card, that takes another 2 weeks. Now, once you get it, it's fine, but then you have to pay an annual fee for it. And by the time you're ready to purchase weed legally, you're out $250, and then the weed is expensive. It's expensive as hell, and it's really easy to just call up your guy and just be like, yo, bring me some weed. Or at the fucking vape shops, they're just selling weed now. They just sell weed at the fucking vape shops and no one's gonna bust them or anything because what's the point? And it's everyone's legal. Sports Talk Chud, not surprised. Pat starts slow, due for a stinker. He lives in Mizzou, yeah. It's legal in Texas? I thought weed was illegal in Texas. Weed is not legal in North Carolina, except for when we went down there, everyone had weed. Everyone went weed. It was Winston on 2nd down and 8. Tyrone Tracy takes a handoff to the right. It's going to be a modest gain of about 2. It's going to set up about 3rd and 6. Giants now in the first quarter leading 7-0, 4:17 left in the first quarter. Apparently the Chiefs have just scored a touchdown. And it is tied up in Kansas City. Yeah. Zach Stopla says when he got a med card, it was $400. Jesus, in Illinois. Yeah, they're just tax you to death. You get punished for obeying the law. That's why the black market will always exist. Even legalizing doesn't eliminate a black market. Sometimes it creates it. Winston now from the shotgun. Blitz coming. Throws. Stands tall in the pocket. He finds Wan'Dale Robinson. Athletic catch. Jumps and twists his body around. Lands on his back. Picks up about 17. First down. New York Giants. Wow. Stutter step by Wan'Dale Robinson. Turns out to his left and uses Robertson as his defender, and he beats him in single coverage. First down, New York Giants. Here's Winston now under center on his own 28-yard line. He is going to fake the handoff to Tracy, looking downfield, eyes downfield. He's got Robinson again. This is a big gain, about 35-40 down to the Detroit Lions 35. Huge play for the New York Giants off of play action. Winston faked it to Tracy. He had single coverage out on the outside, but the Lions were playing a hybrid zone. And oh my goodness, he floated it right over Brian Branch. And that was a beautiful pass by Jameis Winston. It's the greatest city in the world. That's a Hamilton reference. Robinson was wide open, lost his coverage, and made it count as the play clock is expiring. Giants might have to call timeout. And nope, they get off the play. It's a run to the left. This time it's Tyrone Tracy for a gain of about 3. 2:18 left in the first quarter. Maxwell Pizza says, I get 30 gummies for $80, 10 milligrams in each one. That is some that's good prices. You must be in Vegas though, right? Where are you, Maxwell? Okay. So the Texas 180 and they discount it by 40. Those are good prices. At least Texas is being good on you. 2nd and 8. Winston takes the shotgun from the empty backfield, looking, doesn't find his check down. And again, Robinson catches the ball, gets hit. That's another flag, tack on 15, helmet to helmet, hitting a defensive receiver right there. Giants are inching closer to another scoring opportunity. They will be in the red zone after this. That could have been targeting and a personal foul and on his way. If the Lions lose to the fucking Giants. MKI Sports, I wonder how the Giants will potentially blow this game again. And here's $5 to alleviate your plight, you beautiful bald man. Thank you. I appreciate being called beautiful and bald in the same sentence. You know what I think is attractive about why some women find bald men attractive? And me and the girlfriend were talking about this is because we are showing that we can deal with loss. And we just shave our head and move on from it. It's a sign of being able to cope. Winston now under center. It is 1st and goal on the 9-yard line, and Tracy's going to pick up about 5. It'll set up 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Losing to the Giants would be pretty embarrassing for the Lions. Where are the state? I forget which all the states are that where it's fully legal, where you don't need a card. I think Nevada's one. Washington is one, Oregon is one, California is one. Winston from the shotgun. He's going to hand off to Tracy, and he is going to pick up about 3 or 4 as the first quarter is. There's going to be one more play before the end of the first quarter. Florida, it's technically, I think you have to have a card. Yeah. Canada is fucking amazing. Oh my goodness. When I went to Canada, I think I went to Toronto. We went to Hamilton in 2019, not the play, the town. And I waited in line at the dispensary and got some great fucking weed. And it was cheap as fuck. It was like $30 for a whole pill bottle full of that shit. And I smoked myself stupid. As Winston drops back, he's looking on third down. He's going to do a Russell Wilson, and I'm going to fly for you. Tosses it away, and the Giants will be kicking a field goal. New York is fully legal. I thought, did they change the laws in New York? Because every time I went to the city, yeah, so I took one hit. The weed in Canada, amazing. Every time I went to the city, I thought you needed a card, and then guys on the streets would be like, "You want some weed?" I'd be like, and I was with my family. I was still married at the time. This was like 7 years ago. You know, I was with my kids. They were in their early teens. As the Giants will kick the field goal, and it's good. And I'd be like, "No, I don't want weed," but I couldn't smoke really. You know. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Arizona is 100% legal. I know that. New York was just decriminalized. I'm going to fly for you. Beast of Metal says, let's just stuff Aaron Rodgers into a cryopod like Russell Wilson and roll with the Memeson Rudolph until the wheels eventually fall off of him too. Is Rodgers back? Is he back? And nope, Mason Rudolph is playing. He's 6 for 7 for 56 yards, but he has thrown an int. An int. He threw an int. An INT. An interception. Oh, the Chiefs touchdown got taken off the board. So that's now 7-3. Ravens and Jets scoreless. Titans and Seahawks are 3-3. Vikings and Packers still 7-3. I want to, you know what I want to do? I'm a little mad at the chat right now for not noticing one thing. Who can figure it out? Who is the most loyal viewer can figure out what is going on? Should I give you some clues? Should you guys be clued in? No, not bald. No, the houseplant died a long time ago. We're in a completely nope. Nope. I am in a studio, but that's not it. My jersey is white. No. Why has it got to be white? Donate a super chat. Yeah, you guys got to donate a super chat. I think the quarter's over, by the way. I think the quarter is over. Got to change this overlay already. Second quarter by the New York Giants. Not a new microphone. No rules. X says, I had a feeling this would be a trap game. That is correct. Backlighting. Nope. No clue. New floors. Sexist. New microphone. I did not change. Nope. 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 None of those things. It's very subtle what has happened here. It is very subtle what I did. One of you will figure it out. One of you are smart enough to figure out. We got an answer. Just here for the videos. figured it out. It's a new chair. You got it. I'm happy. No, I'm always dead inside. All right. Giants have now changed direction. Goff fakes a handoff, looking, pocket is clean, throws it, and he's going to find his tight end, White, right, who picks up a first down at the gain of about 15. Brock Wright. My chair is brownish. Correct. This is actually a version of the old chair. My sister gave me this chair because she didn't need it anymore. And it's also much more comfortable. But it's a new chair, but also it's the same style as the old cum chair, but it's not beat up. You know, Goff now on play action. He's facing some pressure. He's going to throw it in the middle, and it's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown for a gain of about 8 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 1. Apparently, the Steelers have just scored a touchdown. Touchdown, Steelers. Was that off of an INT? I thought the Bears had the ball. All hail the new chair. As Rebecca Sue, 25, probably taking a break from Tom Grossi's stream to check in on what the Lions are doing as there's an injury on the field. It's a giant injury. What's up? Yes, it is a nice chair. This one will turn down. This one will eventually peel and just turn into the chair. You guys know about the chair. The chair from the Kadarius Toney draft. You know that shit. You know what happened. They drafted Kadarius Toney. I wasn't happy about it. And then I punched my own chair. Because
I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. You know, obviously I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old. And I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. A 10-year reunion.
I wish that you were in it.
I should get a Giants chair. Yeah, but those are like expensive. It was a fumble Rooski in the end zone, apparently, in the Steelers game. Zach Stopla, 6521. If you could smoke with a few football players, who you're picking? Is this any time? At any, I'll pick Marshawn Lynch, Dan Marino, and James Harrison. Who was it that LeGarrette Blount would probably be fun to smoke with? If I could smoke with Uche, that'd be great. But basically every show that we did, Uche and I were high back in the day. So, I mean, technically I never got to in person smoke with Uche, but we smoked together pretty much every week. That's one surreal part that I forget sometimes is that, man, Uche was on the show every week for 2.5 years. Every week I got to check in with Uche and see how his life was doing and what was going on and hear informed takes on the NFL, not just from an ex-player, but someone who had ears to the ground, knew current players, knew a lot of ex-players. It was a lot of fun, and just it was so surreal that we lost Uche at such a young age. But I miss him and I love him, and maybe we'll hook up. Though if there was a football field in heaven as David Montgomery picks up the first down, I'll be calling the games up there. They're not letting me into heaven. All right. High fives with New York MLS team. What with New York? I'm not actually okay. I have to explain this. I'm a Rangers, Knicks, Mets, and Giants fan. The only DC team that I stan is DC United, but I'm really not into MLS that much. As Goff under center, they are driving. He fakes the handoff. Abdul Carter's getting fucking molested as he was trying to come there. But Goff finds Amon-Ra St. Brown for a pick of about 18. Looks like the Detroiters are trying to add a touchdown, as Carter was clearly face masked and then driven to the ground. I don't think he was held, though. Now that I see the second angle, he was face masked briefly, but the offensive lineman wisely took his hand down off of his face. Oh, yeah. We're Jewish. We're not. I mean, I'm technically Buddhist. We don't really believe in all that. All right. Goff takes the shotgun and he throws it up the middle, and it is incomplete, intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown. He pleads his case for pass interference, and it is not going to happen. It'll be 2nd and 10. Oh, a flag comes in late. Dane Belton on the coverage there. And let's see what happens, whether they call it late. Ra was on a post route. He was open. Oh, yeah, he was bumped. That is definitely either illegal contact or pass interference. Colts apparently have scored a touchdown, and they're going to beat the Chiefs. They're going to beat the Chiefs. I feel it because I put money on the Chiefs like a dumbass. And I'm sorry if I jinx them. It was a spot foul. It is now 1st and goal from the 2-yard line for the Detroit Leones. Goff in the shotgun formation, bunch up. It's a draw, delayed handoff, stopped after a loss of 1. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Let's see if the Giants can hold off and have a goal line stand. Let's see if they can do it. Great penetration up front by the New York Giants by Barney Barnes. His name is Barney Barnes. Yes, hopefully 5 wins some money. Yeah, you got to put some skin in the game. You know, you got to have fun with gambling. Don't make it a do or die situation. As Goff rolls out to his right, and he's going to evade the tackle and just throw it away. That's probably going to be grounding. As Brian Burns had him in the gap, had him in his grasp. He got a little bit of pellets from the field in his face. But yeah, he had an obvious sack there. Goff avoids it, still throws. He had him around the waist as Carter again came after him. I don't think there was a receiver in the area. I cannot believe that Burns didn't finish that tackle. Jared Goff's a big dude, but there's no receiver in the area. They got to talk this over. Did the flag come in now? Yeah, you got to call grounding there. Not even close. Here it is. Intentional grounding, number whatever his name is on the Goff might have been able to run that in, but the Giants beat Goff to the spot. Number 16, and it'll be 3rd and goal. Back it up now. I can't believe Brian Burns didn't sack him, but that's as good as a sack, getting him to throw it away. If it's intentional grounding, does that count as a sack? If you get a quarterback to commit intentional grounding, does intentional grounding count as a sack? No, it does not. It does not. As Goff tries to throw a little screen pass over to the right, and it's going to be a touchdown. You've got to be fucking kidding me. On 3rd and 15, you fucking bitches. Unbelievable. What? This game is so fucking rigged. The Giants are quiet quitting at work. On a screenplay, on 3rd down, and Burnsy again, just 4 defenders. Come on. Listen, I cannot hide the fact that I want the Giants to win. Okay? I will always root for this dumbass team to win. It is very hard to fight every instinct in my body to want to see this team have a higher draft pick. But it is what it is. That's probably better. I just need the Giants to cover the 13.5. Apparently, the Steelers have committed another turnover. Even though they're up 14-7. Oh no, another fumble. Oh, the Bears fucked the ball. What happened? You fucked the ball. All right, Giants up 10-7 in the second quarter. Lions will get the ball at the start of the second half. So we'll see where the Giants land on this one. Colts up 14-3. Jets and Ravens. This has got to be an ugly, terrible, disgusting, scoreless, punchless, 0-0 game in Baltimore. The Seahawks are up 10-3 on the Titans. The Packers still 7-3. Bengals up 10-0 on the Patriots. What's going on there? What is going on there? Runner got stripped. Stellar's gone to soap ball. The Mason Rudolph show is back, baby. What happens if you make the playoffs and Aaron Rodgers is healthy and Mason Rudolph has led you to 12 wins? Say, I don't know if 12 wins is a thing. Say Mason Rudolph leads you to 11 wins. You win 5 out of the next 7 games, right? And Aaron Rodgers is healthy, right? Oh, there's your Amon Ra. There you go. Cash that in. There you go on the screenplay. Then what do you do if you're, yeah. I don't know what they will do, only what they should do, which is start. That's what they should do. But I could see Mike Tomlin being like, you know what? Paid all this money for Aaron Rodgers. He's our guy. Rodgers, man, depends, all right? Like, say Rudolph leads them to every win but the last game of the season, and then, Rodgers gets some practice reps and he looks good. Who knows? That's the one thing that we can't make decisions off of as fans is we don't see them at practice. We're not there watching the practice. Maybe if they had like a practice cam, like a dashboard cam, and you watch practice and you're like, all right, this guy fucking sucks. But Gunnar Olszewski is going to field the punt back at his own 2 or the kickoff and bring it out to about the 33-yard. Bring back Trubisky. Bring back Kenny Pickett. Vented says, are you all in on the fun of Dart and Scatterboo, or are you a party pooper giant? I love the exciting whites. I love Scatterboo and Jackson Dart. In fact, neither of them are here. That's how much the Giants love them, because they suck. No, they're hurting. Oh, there's a rugby team, the Brooklyn Kings. As Winston rolls out to his right, he's going to find his halfback, Tyrone Tracy, who has so much green in front of him. He's going to pick up about 60 on this play. Holy shit. As the Giants flip the entire field, as nobody was covering Tyrone Tracy. What happened here? Was this play action? Winston was under center. He faked the handoff, and completely blown assignment. Lions were blitzing. Tracy had more green in front of him than my boy at the dispensary. Oh, he won the national title with the Brooklyn Kings. All right, Giants pick up 60 on one play, and that is going to put them in great field position. As Winston is seeing the play clock go down to 3. He's under center again, and they barely get the snap off, as it is a jet sweep to Robinson, who's going to pick up 1 on the play. 1 on the play, and it's now second down. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Giants are getting creative. Mike Kafka is emptying the clip with everything he wants to see on film. We're seeing that right now. 2nd and 10. Giants in on about the 25-yard line of the Detroit Lions. No, 28 about. It was an odd angle. Winston now under center, motions his tight end to the fullback position. And it's going to be a handoff to the middle. A gap run by Tracy. Stays on his feet, picks up 9. It's a New York Giants first down. Giants are officially in the red zone. I do not, what's the Pacific Professional Women's Hockey League? I have not seen that. I'm sure, is Cami Granado still active? There's one of the, who's like the star of that league? Rugby's pretty fun. Rugby is a lot of tackling. Every rugby player on earth is jacked. Lions now threatening to get scored on again. Winston from the shotgun formation. It's a tight formation. He's got 2 receivers to the left. Hands it off to Devin Singletary. Nope, it's a designed run. Winston keeps it. He was supposed to run outside, but he tries to go through the A gap and gets tackled immediately after a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock running on both accounts. Play clock and game clock. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Giants now on this drive have gained a lot of territory. And the Lions are showing you, if you're a Lions fan, you're really worried about this team. What's going to happen? If you're letting the Giants hang around like this, you got to wonder, this is your all-in year, as last year was as well, whether I think the Lions will still end up winning this game. Winston under center again, fakes the handoff, looking to his left, pocket still clean. He throws it over Isaiah Hodgkins, his intended receiver. That'll set up 3rd and 8. He was in the end zone, but could not find him. Yep. Steelers fucked the ball. Steelers just turned it back over to the Bears. Steelers, I told you they would play down to the competition today, and they are trying to. The Jets apparently are in the red zone. Chiefs are in Indy territory. Giants now on 3rd and 8. The Lions fans are yelling Jameis Winston, and they're going to call a timeout. Giants want to talk this one over on 3rd and 8. Mike Kafka did not like the defensive lineup that he saw, and he's going to discuss things with this quarterback who says it's the greatest city in the world. A 10-point lead for the Giants is like a 3-point lead for the other team. It is going to disappear so fast. Like, the 10-point lead is like your dad going out for cigarettes with Shane Bowen as the defensive coordinator. That shit is going to be gone so fast and never come back. Painful. I get it. The Jets score a touchdown. They're trying to fuck up their tank as well. I will take that. The Jets eliminating themselves from the championship would be hilarious. But I don't think anybody's going to take down the Titans. The Titans are on a mission to get that first number 1 overall pick. Back-to-back season. Winston, empty backfield, 3rd and 8. Looking, pocket clean. Lions only sent 3. And did Isaiah Hodgkins get both feet down? Yes, he did. Winston connects with number 89, Isaiah Hodgkins, for the touchdown. New York Giants. Can we get some super chats for a Giant score? Let's go, baby. Look at that athletic 1 foot, 2 foot, and a knee. Hodgkins gets it down. He is in indisputably. Giants are restoring the 10-point lead. Wow. Lions, what are you doing? What are you doing, Lions? I have got to ask you questions. Isaiah Hodgkins was on a practice squad 2 weeks ago. He was a star on the 2022 Giants, the team that went to the playoffs. I'm finding it hard to believe that no team thought that he could play. That they're just like, oh, we don't need this guy. He scored 2 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. What is going on? Detroit Bears have the ball against the Steelers. They're down 14-7. Bengals leading the Patriots. Oh, the Patriots have added a touchdown back. They're down 10-7. Packers 7-3 over the Vikings. Seahawks beating the Titans 10-3. Colts up still 14-3. And the Jets and the Ravens. All right, TD celebratory bagel. Let's go, JNP. Let's go. Lions were a 13.5 favorite right now. Apparently, Hunter Henry Scored a touchdown. Nothing makes sense. Nothing ever makes sense. The NFL is drunk this weekend as we got bald bagels. That's pretty funny. That is a pretty funny little thing right there. Thank you, JNP, for the super chat. The touchdown super chat. Let's go. Maybe this will be a thing someday when I become a good YouTuber. Oh, yeah. If it hasn't happened now, I've been doing this for how long? How many years have we been streaming? How many years have we been doing the YouTube? And you guys have been amazing. However, still haven't figured out this streaming thing yet. I don't know how Tom does it. Brandon does it. Tom does it. We all does it. Even Tree's fat ass does it. I'm not fat shaming. Tree is actually fat. It's like defamation. If something's true, can't be defaming. I'm kidding. I love Tree. And he works his ass off in the gym. He just likes pasta too much. That's what he says. Trippy Dead says 5 has the best your mom jokes. Well, your mom certainly enjoys them. I'll tell you that. Mega Doomer says, cheers for the tutty. Apparently the Chiefs have scored a field goal. A field goal for the Chiefs. And they're down 14-6 against the Colts. I have no sympathy, honestly, if the Chiefs lose today. I really don't care. I did put money on them. But Colts are a good team. And the Chiefs could be in football hell if they lose this week. Chiefs could be squarely out of a wild card. As Younghoe Koo kicks it off, and the returner, who is that? Who's number 25 on the Lions? Jacob Sailors returns it to about the 28. Wow, what a catch by Isaiah Hodgkins. Hello. And Anakin Skygo Ogre. I'm breaking something. I'm so mad right now. Yeah, you guys have a reason to win this game. Giants have a reason to lose this game. It just goes to show you that the NFL is not as rigged as you think it is, unless the Giants somehow blow this game. As David Montgomery, no, that's Jahmyr Gibbs, part of the two-headed monster, picks up about 7 yards. Look here. Lions out of TD right now. They got the ball at half. They can score another TD and take the lead back from the Giants. I don't want the Giants to win, but I always root for them. I always root for the Giants. I cannot hate them. I don't ever want them to lose. It hurts my soul. It's like watching your best friend continue to do heroin. You're like, I want you to stop with the heroin, but you're very funny when you do it. It's like, I think you're pretty hilarious when you do heroin. It's just, can you stop with it? All right. Jameis Winston was a number 1 overall pick in 2015. Jared Goff was the number 1 overall pick the following year. I don't agree with that, with Winston being the number 1 overall pick that year. I was kind of shocked by that. Since then, Winston's bounced around. He's been a backup. He was a Saint as Goff looks over for Williams. Which Williams is that? How many Williams? Jameson Williams picks up about 4, and it's going to be 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6. Yeah, when your best friend is drinking hard, but you have a great time when it's happening. I have a friend like that where he just, from beers 1 through 6, so much fun. From beers 6 and after, liability. Not fun. Like, I'm talking where you're embarrassed by being this guy's friend, where you got to watch him, accosting people and just being an overall jackass. And you're like, oh, fuck, dude. I got to either distance from you or, not be your friend. I think losing a lot is a negative, period. You never want to be in the basement. Being competitive is important. Yes. Schedule your departure at beer, but then you're having fun. There's a lot of cuties around, and you're just having a good time. And then your boy gets drunk and you're miserable because of it. Nowadays, that doesn't happen. Women don't approach me in the bars. People don't approach anybody in the bars anymore. Very unfun. You don't meet. When was the last time you met a stranger? When's the last time you met an actual stranger in a bar? That's right. I don't remember. It's been so long. Nah, in Nashville, it's like that. People are friendly. Bears are driving deep into Steelers territory as it is 2nd and 10. Lions trailing 17-7 in the second quarter, 7 minutes left. Goff takes the shotgun snap, throws it in the middle, and it is dropped in between two defenders. Jameson Williams, the intended target, he drops it as it was defended well by Bobby Okereke. And I can't remember who the second guy was. There's a lot. Bobby Okereke is a captain. Dexter Lawrence is how many captains are there? I thought the point of being a captain is to be the guy. There's only one captain. Goff now on 3rd and 10. They've only converted half of their third downs today. One of them was a touchdown, however. Play clock winding down. Goff takes the shotgun snap. Giants blitzing, pocket collapsing, and that's going to be a sack. Alexander, his second sack of the game. Let's go. Let's go. What is going on in Detroit? Did someone tell the Lions that there is a football game today in the Music City as Alexander shoves his man down? Apparently, Joe Flacco just threw a pick six, and the Patriots have scored. And the Jack Ford is out here punting again on 4th and 17 from his own 32-yard line. Giants will take over again. Here's a big booming punt, just proving to you again that Jamie Gillen sucks. Fielded by Gunnar Olszewski at the 20. He's going to pick up at least a positive return. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what that is. I wonder if it's a block in the back. Let's see. A lot of times on these plays, it's either holding on the return team, block in the back. Yep, it's going to be against the Giants, and the Giants will be backing it up. Marcus Jones apparently with the pick six. Holding, return team, number, I don't fucking know. And that will brought back the Giants up. Back it up now. Steelers still up 14-7. Bears are in the red zone on the Pittsburgh 12. Anakin Skyoker still upset about this. The Bears apparently have tied the game, and Beast of Metal is ready to start melting down as to what's happening in Chicago. The Macho Chid. I'm not gonna try. You're trying to get me canceled here. I'm going to call you Randy because that's the only word I can make out of that. Or 7583, $6.9. Nice. For the love of Zeno, please, Giants, don't choke again. Oh, the Giants are choking. I'm telling you this is going to happen. Mega Doomer. It's just how. You know it's going to happen. It's just how it happens. 14-all in Chicago. You guys wonder what's going to happen. I wonder when it's going to happen. You guys wonder whether it's going to happen. I wonder when it's going to happen. Because I know it's happening. I know that the Lions are going to get angry at halftime. They're going to yell shit as the Colts are driving. They're about at midfield against the Chefs. Oh, it's 4th and 1. I think they're going to go for it. They got to go for it. Vikings are getting backed up like your mom's plumbing. 10-3. Mega Doomer, how dare you speak the truth to me? Yes. And the Giants, Maxwell says the Giants aren't the Titans or the Raider. Dude, choking is optimal to get a high pick while being competitive. Yeah, I mean, the Giants are unfortunately saving Joe Shane's job. Like every week they're like, hey, look, we're in these games. It's just we're being led by a fucking fat, bald loser, Why is the dude that plays the actor that looks like Brandon Perna the lead actor in the new Call of Duty? Can we bring this up? Hold on. Black Ops 7 images. Yeah. Oh, it is Brandon Perna. Hold on. I gotta show you this. It's the dad from This Is Us. No way. Hold on. Let's upload this here. I hate. Fuck you, Web BP. You should be able to fucking convert this shit. Fucking bullshit. All right, Giants get the ball, and it's a handoff to Devin Singletary, and he picks up about 7. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. There it is. Brandon Perna starring in the new Black Ops 7 as the main character. Congratulations, Brandon. Big things happening for Perna these days. Lucky son of a bitch, man. He's 800,000 subscribers. He's making it as Devin Singletary bounces to the right. He's gonna pick up at least 6 or 7. It's gonna set up a 3rd down as the Giants are moving the ball with 5 minutes left on their own 25. Yeah, you know what? Brandon ran a gambling ring with his family, his cousin, little Joe Perna. Then he was on that show, This Is Us. And he was also the dad from Family Ties. And he's letting his face get scraped by several AI programs. Yep. Big role for Perna. That would be funny. Brandon could play Black Ops 7 as a clickbait punishment. Winston from the shotgun on 3rd and 2. Singletary is going to try to push forward, but I think he's going to get stopped as the wall of humanity is going to set up 4th down. And this is where the tank comes in, because watch this. Count this. Giants are going to punt. Lions are going to score a TD on this next possession. Watch this happen. Watch this happen. This is funny. Perna couldn't run a gambling ring because he is always short. Hey, forget about it. It's the Brandon Perna. I'm going to fly for you. Gillum with the punt. Another shitty one. Bounces at the 35. This guy has no leg. He has no leg. Why does he suck so bad? I mean, I listen, I get that he doesn't want to suck, but his punting has not been NFL quality at all. And I'm not hating on the guy, but like it's been really bad. I'm not hating on the man himself, but his punting has been substandard, boys. Steelers just got away with a false start, apparently. Do we need to get a new punter? I mean, not now, because we want to lose these games. That's what I'm saying. Like, but it's bad. It's a poor reflection on the special teams coach. I'd have to draft a punter. Gillum was pretty bad last year. I don't know if you remember this. He was also pretty bad last year. I just remember being frustrated as the Lions take over on their own 39-yard line. Goff barking out orders from the shotgun. There was a flag on the play. I don't think anyone moved particularly. It might have been an illegal shift or an illegal formation here from the Lions. It looks like it's going to be on the Lions here. Offside defense. Nope, I was completely wrong. They jumped the snap count. It was Abdul Carter came across. I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that was happened. Carter is excellent at timing the snap count. He's done it several times this year. He's gotten across the line as the ball's being snapped. And he did apparently went offsides. Here we go. Giants now facing a 1st and 5 as Goff hands it off to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to pick up about 5. He might have gotten the 1st down or is about half a yard short. 3:31 left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 1 as they mark him short and no contesting or complaining from the Lions. Clock running, 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Patriots still leading the Bengals as there is a random check-in on a score not related to this game. 2nd and 1, Jared Goff motions his tight end over to the right. Oh, it's an offensive lineman who I think is eligible on the play as he's going to hand it off again to Gibbs. This time he finds a big hole up the middle to the right side, and I think he's gone. He's at the 20, the 15, 10, brought down at about the 5-yard line. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? That the Giants were going to end up punting and giving up a touchdown to the Lions before the end of the half. Because the Giants are losing on purpose. That's why Shane Bowen is still employed. What a hop outside by Jahmyr Gibbs as he picks up about 40 yards on the run. And if you guys own him in fantasy, you are loving life. Pre-watch, yes. Well, I called the script writer and I said, Tom, can you hook me up? We are friends. And he was like, yeah, I told you. As Gibbs gets a ball floated out to the right side, he's going to drop it in for the touchdown. And that is a score for the Detroit Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs with his first touchdown of the game. And if you had him as an anytime touchdown scorer, and I also called it, did I not tell you that the Giants would give up a touchdown before the end of the half? Oh, did I not call that? Did I not call that? What a play by Jahmyr Gibbs. He caught it 2 feet in, steps, plants, and then brings the ball inside as he's falling out of bounds, one-handed, and that was an athletic play by Jahmyr Gibbs. Unbelievable. Nice athleticism by the kid as the Giants tank is on, and that extra point barely squeaks through. Barely squeaks through. It is now 14-17. New York Giants still leading. Here, I'm telling you, Tanks is back on the menu. Thanksgiving is here. Ooh, what are the games on Thanksgiving? Who's looking forward to Thanksgiving, by the way? My mom's been preparing all week. She's been actually preparing for a month. She loves and hates Thanksgiving. That's actually, she hates it. She doesn't really like it, but she likes feeding people. So it's like, yeah, everyone eats at my house on Thanksgiving. You guys are all invited. 146 of you. Just kidding. You're not allowed to come. You're not allowed. All right. The Packers and Lions will be playing on Thanksgiving. The Chiefs and the Cowboys. Wow. That's an interesting matchup on Thanksgiving. And then the nightcap is the Bengals and the Ravens. And then the Black Friday game is the Bears and the Eagles. Should be a good matchup. And there's no Saturday games. I think the Giants have a bye. Nope, the Giants are playing on Monday night. Jesus Christ, why? They need to be able to flex games out of that Monday night spot. And the Giants playing the Patriots on Monday night hurts me. December 1st. Fucking shit. As the Giants field a field goal. And there's a flag on the play late. I think someone hit somebody late. Katie Cat, she says she's cooking up a damn storm. My kitchen is so tiny. I'm schlepping everything to my parents' house and cooking while we watch football. Excellent. And Taco 8779. Hello, 5. Hello, chat. All right. Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma are the announcers today. Did the Steelers just score a touchdown? Let's see here. Steelers TD. It was 4th and 1. Oh, it was a tush push. Apparently, Kenneth Gainwell scored a TD on a tush push on a 4th and 1 as Jameis Winston hands it off to Tyrone Tracy to the right side, picks up about 3, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Let's check some other scores. Apparently, the Steelers have scored a touchdown. They're up 21-14. Patriots leading the Bengals 14-10. Packers have retaken the lead over the Vikings. They're up 10-6. Seahawks 13-3 over the Titans. Colts still leading the Chiefs 14-6. However, the Chiefs are on first and goal. That is 14-6. And the Jets fucking up their tank, winning 7-3. And nope, they ruled him down at the 1 yard line. It is now first and goal. That's actually maybe beneficial because they can bust out the clock. They can wind the clock down again before the half and not give the Bears an opportunity to score at the end of the first half. JNP 08. Also, why do we have 3 primetime games when the schedule was announced? I swear the only primetime game was against the Chiefs and the Eagles. Why do we have one with the Patriots? I don't know. I don't make the schedule. I just know they have an algorithm now. They used to do it by hand. Now they have like a whole algorithm and like a setup, you know. Spider Winder 23. How's it going? 5. It's a beautiful day where I'm at. Just got back from the zoo. That's cool. Yeah, it's actually really nice outside right now. It's 59 degrees here in sunny Virginia. The Steelers apparently have just walked in and scored on a touchdown as Jared Warren, is that right? Scores a touchdown, and the Steelers are now back up 20-14. Back it up now. Patriots should wrestle the Bengals down. Jaylen Warren. That's right. Jaylen Warren. Remembering people's first names, it's tough. I don't even remember Tree's first name. It's been like 10 years. Nah, his name is Steve. But I call him the fucking Yinzer. Damn Yinzer. Always showing up every Tuesday. Yes, Tree's first name is Urinating. I asked him I was like, why did you come up with the name Urinating Tree? He's like, it's just something. It was from my old edgelord days, just trying to be funny. He probably came up with it when he was 12. It's also, I thought Tree's first name was Fat Yinzer. It's this. Hold on. Giants now with the ball on the other half of the 2-minute warning. Winston takes a shotgun snap, looks, throws it deep. He's got a man. It's Gunnar Olszewski, who was touched the whole way down. That's going to be a pass interference call. He was being molested like a MSU. Sorry. He was being touched on by you, like you by your uncle. Sorry. Chat's turning into a UT roast. My first name is Bald, second name Bitch. That's right. As he has Angry Gamer Nerd as his profile picture. Right there. Legend of YouTube. All right, Giants pick up about a net of 35 yards. They're on their own 45-yard line. Winston takes the snap. He's wearing a white glove, and he's going to find Wan'Dale Robinson in a hole in the zone. That's going to be another pickup of about 25-yard line of 25 yards. Apparently, the Chiefs have scored a touchdown, but it's under review. Winston found Robinson in a deep hole in the zone, and he's going to pick up a big chunk of yards, and they are now in Detroit Lion territory. What is up with the Lions defense, guys? Huh says his uncle never touched him, but Reverend Pete, different story. Wow. Reverend Pete. All right, 1st and 10. The Lions just called a timeout with about 1:48 left in the first half. What are you guys eating for lunch? You guys got some bagels? Who's got the bagels? Colts. The Chiefs TD did not count, so they end up settling for a field goal. They're down 14-9, and they're in trouble. I wonder who gets the ball at the end of the second half. Oh, they have the ball back though. No. They just called Seahawks beating the Titans. Nobody's surprised by that. Packers still leading the Vikings. That is a pivotal game right there. Patriots still leading the Bengals 14-10. And I think the Steelers and Bears will probably go into the half with the score 21-14. Depends on how much the Bears want to score before half. Giants leading 17-14, looking to add points before the second half. But still, even if they score a field goal here, Lions can march down the field and take the lead back 21-10. I do not see the Giants winning this game. You guys will watch me melt down in real time as is there going to be another timeout here? What's going on, Giant? They can't get the as Jameis Winston for some reason giving the thumbs up to the sideline. I think they're gonna, they've got to play. They've got the defensive lineman that actually, you know what? If I'm a betting man, I'm calling a touchdown right here. For some reason, Jameis Winston thinks that he has the defensive alignment that he wants. Winston now from the shotgun motions Robinson to take 2 steps to his left. Takes the shotgun snap, pocket clean underneath the Robinson, and it's just a check down, but the ball comes out and it rolls out of bounds. So it's going to be a catch and a fumble by Robinson. It was like a gain of 4 and then a loss of 2 with the ball rolling out of bounds. Fumble, but not. Yeah, it was punched out there and then it just rolled out. Roll out. Roll out. All right. Second down and about 8. Winston now, this time dropping back from the empty backfield. He's got single coverage and Bover throws it. Darius Slayton pinched off the route like you pinching off a turd in the toilet before he was ready. He's supposed to go straight, but just like you, he did not. Jovan I-99-1. As a Packers fan, it's pretty funny to see Jameis Winston lighting up the Lions. Yes. We'll see that happen. I'm shocked by this outcome, to be honest with you, but the Giants will lose this game. I've called it more times than once. Here we go. 17-14. Giants still leading. 48 seconds left. 3rd and 7. Winston, again, a clean pocket. This time he finds Robinson with a one-handed catch, and it looks like he broke his arm. No, he's just, he's hurt. Is he okay? No, he's fine. He got hurt on the way down. He almost had a one-handed catch, and he took a hard hit, but he dropped it. He had his hands on the ball, but it was successfully defended. And let's see where he came across. He was open. What a move. No, that was the play before. Why would you call that? Here comes the pass. Winston throws it. There was no roughing on the play. Show the fucking replay. Jesus. As Younghoe Koo is going to set up, and he's kicking indoors, and that is nailed right on through. Giants will take a 20-14 lead, possibly into halftime, unless the Lions just march down the field and score, which is possible. This is the New York Gents we're talking about here. The New York Giants trying to do the Packers a solid by beating the Lions. Bears would also benefit from this. Vikings would benefit from this. We could have beat the Bears and helped y'all out. We could have beat the Packers and helped y'all out. But we're not going to beat any of these teams because the Giants love blowing leads because Shane Bowen is the defensive coordinator. Some halftime scores. Packers at halftime over the Vikings, 10-6. Seahawks, 16-3 at halftime over the Titans in Tennessee. Colts, 14-9 over the Chiefs. And the Jets at halftime beating the Ravens, 7-3. How's 9 doing today? I don't know. That's his alter ego. Unlimited. Everybody needs an alter ego. Mine's Mr. Unlimited. And apparently JJ McCarthy's is number 9, as that is a good return by the Detroit Lions, as there's about 45 yards picked up off the kickoff there by Raymond. By my man, Khalif Raymond picks up about 45, maybe. About 43 yards on the return right there. And the Lions looking to at least get those 3 points back from the G-men. As the Bears and the Steelers still have not gone into half, and neither have the Bengals and the Patriots. I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch. Don't know yet. Maybe get something light, you know. Here we go. Jared Goff on his own 42 from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Abdul Carter pressures him, but he's going to get the ball out, and he's going to find Jahmyr Gibbs, and the clock is going to continue to roll. No, I think they're going to call a timeout. Jahmyr Gibbs with the pick of about 8. And Abdul Carter was grabbing onto Jared Goff's ankle right there. Doesn't hurt him. And he stays in. Gibbs was trying to get out of bounds pretty hard, and he did not. It'll be 2nd and 6 as the Lions use their second timeout. They're almost at midfield. A couple water bottle spritz. And we'll do it again here. 23 seconds left in the half. Who is the most surprised by this outcome so far? Lions fans? Giants fans? Who knows? Goff now. There have been 0 turnovers in this half, by the way. Goff takes a shotgun snap. Giants only rush 3. He throws it, and it is caught, and it is going to be a first down just outside the red zone. They're going to spike it down with 12 seconds left and try to preserve this last timeout. A lot of clock being wasted. 7 seconds. Now the clock will be stopped. It is 20-14. What a catch right there. Who was that, dude? Who was that? Raymond? Was that Raymond again? Khalil Raymond? Another big catch. He got the return, and then he makes the catch. A completion of 29 yards. It'll be 2nd and 10 after the spike. There's only 7 seconds left, but the Lions do have a timeout, so they can complete something in the middle of the field. They obviously want the end zone. It would be so fitting that the Giants would not have a lead after playing so well and not having the lead. Jared Goff, did they just burn that timeout? No. Oh, the Giants just called a timeout. They want to talk things over following the spike. Apparently, Evan McPherson just kicked a 63-yarder. Yep. It'd be nice to have a kicker. We got this Young Way guy, but we had this Graham Gano fella who just sucked. Actually, he was good, but he kept getting hurt, which is not good. Darnold. Sam Darnold seeing no ghosts. All right, Bears just scored a field goal at the end of the half as time expired. That game is 21-17. All right. The Lions will get the ball to start the second half. So any points that they get here will put them in prime position to retake or to have a lead, which they haven't had in the game. Goff is going to find his check down. Jahmyr Gibbs with about 3 seconds left. I think this will set up a field goal. I don't see them going for the end zone here with 3 seconds left. So they will bust out the kicker, and this will bring it down to the half. Time for lunch. 37-yard attempt for Jake, a.k.a. Master Bates. Jake the Leg Bates from 37 yards out. Snap is down. Hold is good, and it is true. Right down the fucking middle. Jake Master Bates with the kick, and that is going to bring us to halftime. Put the overlay on. There you go. Who is surprised by this? All games at half now. Except for the Vikings. That's coming out. And actually the Ravens and Jets has resumed. And this bitch just did I say that last week? I probably said that. All right. It's time for I'm going to take a break. get something to eat real quick, and we will be back in just a little bit. What's up? I got a sandwich. You can't have a goddamn sip. 20-17 at half. Giants still somehow maintaining the lead. A couple other games have come on now. that have resumed, the Packers and the Vikings. The Vikings might have just fucked the ball, apparently, and the Packers are on 1st and goal. Mm-hmm. We got a sandwich. Look at that. Look at that. We got a sandwich. I got a soda. You can't have a goddamn sip. Mm-hmm. Apparently, Stephon Diggs has scored a touchdown. Mm-hmm. Still 2nd and goal at the Minnesota 1. I think Elijah Wilson might just walk this in. Vikings playing dumb. This is a good sandwich right here. This is quality. Quality. Let's check in on some other games. I have Sunday ticket. Mm-hmm. What other games we got? I don't think the Packers game. Yeah, Packers game is on. I'd have to switch over to cable. Up, Packers just scored a touchdown. They're up 17-6. I think Steelers and Bears are at half. Still. Yeah. I'll just check back in with me. Derp. Derpity. Derp. Derp to derp. Ooh, what stadiums, venues have I visited in the past? HUD just said, wipe your face. You're not at the glory hole. I want me some glory hole. Where have I gone in the past? I've been to Shea Stadium, Memorial Stadium. I've been to the Metrodome. I've been to Camden Yards a million times. I've been to RFK Stadium to see the Nats play in their inaugural season. I've been to Nats Park. I actually saw football at RFK Stadium a couple times. I saw the Redskins. I can say that apparently. Play there. I've never been to M&T Bank, though. I have been to Citi Field. I have been. Saw the Mets lose to the Rockies. Saw Mike Piazza hit one off of the fence. Citi Field is beautiful. Rotunda, beautiful. I've been to Safeco. I've been to Fenway Park, which was beautiful. I've been to Wrigley. That was a bucket list item. I was in Chicago. I actually made a special trip to go to Wrigley. Had a great time. This was crazy. I did a whole video on this. Mike Piazza had to have a press conference to tell the media that he wasn't gay in 19 whatever it was. 1990s. Like, how do you could you imagine that? Jackson Dart has to have a press conference to tell everyone he's not gay. Like, who cares? He did have other stuff to say, I remember. But he was like, look, let me address this real quick. All right, the Ravens have taken the lead over the Jets 10-7. Colts now start the second half with the ball. They are driving into Chiefs territory. But the Chiefs, they're in trouble. This is a good question. Do you think the Giants and Lions are both in the top 5 for logo and color scheme, spelled with a U? So you're obviously Canadian. I like, I think the Ravens have probably the worst color scheme. I'm eating a turkey sandwich. It was delicious, by the way. I hate the Jets color scheme, gang green. It's like the worst. Titans have a pretty cool color scheme. I like the Seahawks color scheme. I tell you what the worst one is the Cowboys color scheme. That's some bitch shit right there. I like the Bears color scheme. Lions, I kind of the silver and the blue is okay. Raiders, Raiders, I see what they're going for. I don't like the Buccaneers color scheme, really. The pirate whole thing. We're payments. Eagles probably the worst color scheme. Any green teams, I think, suck. Jaguars pretty ugly. Browns ugly. Texans have a pretty good color scheme. I like theirs. Their logo is cool. It's a T, Bills are all right. I like the red, white, and blue, That's good. Steelers actually have a good color scheme. I don't know why. Every time you see the Steelers, like even when I was a kid, I was like, oh, that's a cool logo. Packers. I don't know if I like the Packers. Best color scheme for me is I like the Bears. I honestly like the Bear. I like orange and blue. That's like my two favorite colors together because it's the contrasting colors of orange and blue. You don't really always. I don't. The complementary, the offset colors on the color wheel: purple and yellow, orange and blue, red and green. Orange and blue are the only two that really work. Red and green is unnerving. And yellow and purple is just too much. But orange and blue, for some reason, work with our simple brains. Giants set to kick off here at the second half. I got to change this score bug. Let's go. 20-17 is the score. Younghoe Koo lining up. Jamie Gillam has been fired from kicking off. It's going to be fielded at the 1. And it's going to be brought down at the 25 by the Lions player, whoever his name is. Whatever his shit is. That's the thing about broadcasting. When you're not an actual broadcaster, you can just fuck up and just make shit up and not even have to be good. Now, but if I see a broadcaster mess up on TV, if Kevin Carlin was to mess up, I'm like, I can't believe he would say the wrong thing at the wrong time. How dare he? But if I mess up, I'm like, oh, sorry, guys. I fucked up. Yeah, that's how most humans are. We suck as human beings. Goff. Now, he's got an overloaded right side with a running back to his right. He's going to take the handoff, hand it off to Gibbs as he fakes a horrible throw. Gibbs bounces out to the outside. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on first down with a run to the left side. It looked like everything was headed to the right, but they outsmarted and fooled the Giants, and they pick up about 8 on first down. Here is the part where the Lions take over and win this game, everyone. I flat guarantee you that the Lions will score on this drive. Book it. Like, put it in the Louvre. Here comes Gibbs again on second down, finds a hole up the middle, and he picks up the first down, a gain of about 6. Kevin Harlan, the GOAT, with the famous lines, "The guy is drunk, and pull up your pants and be a man." Mm-hmm. Or when he called that the cat running down the field, he's at the 40, the 30, the 20. The funny thing about Harlan is that Tarico tries to be Harlan a lot and do Harlan's shtick, but it's not funny. It's not as funny as Harlan. Goff fakes the handoff, throws up the middle, wide open. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown, and they are in Giant territory on the 45. It's a gain of about 20 for the Detroit Lions. I'm calling both games. Wow, that was just a dig route into the middle of the field as Amon-Ra picks up a first down right about at the end of the Detroit Lions logo. Here we go. First down and 10. Goff from the shotgun. Giants send 4. It's bobbled, picked up, finally caught, and then tackled down by Drew Phillips, who makes an appearance in this game for the first time. At least that's the first time I've called his name, as it was bobbled several times by Jahmyr Gibbs and ultimately hit, but Phillips got there late and can't break up the pass. It's a gain of about 3. Oh, that they're calling it a loss? Okay, 2nd and 13. Here comes Goff from the shotgun. He's looking to his left. Giants send 4. And Bozeman and, oh, what a tackle by Drew Phillips again on the play. It's going to set up 3rd and long, as it was a nice little check down pass to the left side. However, Drew Phillips read it completely. Jahmyr Gibbs, back-to-back possessions, back-to-back tackled by Drew Phillips on the catch. Here we go, though. I think the Lions will probably convert this first down. 3rd and long for the Detroit Lions. Clock running. Here it comes, right at about midfield. It's a kind of a modified screenplay. There's a flag. There's probably holding on that play as Khalil Williams picks up about 20, but I think this is going to come back. As the Colts had a field goal, I think this is going to come back because there might have been blocking downfield or an ineligible man. Illegal man downfield, yeah. It looked funny. The play looked funny. This is going to come back from the spot of the foul, and this is going to be this is funny right here. I like this. MKI Sports, I'm listening to your awful play-by-play and commentary, then even more awful Jonathan Vilma all day. I'll leave Kenny Albert alone since he's good. I know I'm bad at this. This is not easy, okay? Jesus. 3rd and 16. Lions have the ball at about midfield. Goff from the shotgun looking. They send 4 in the pattern. It's a screenplay again. This time Williams is going to pick up about 16. And I'm not sure if they're going to go for it. Remember, Dan Gamble likes to gamble. And nope, they're going to bring out the punt team. I am surprised. I am surprised by this. 4th and 8. Why wouldn't you go against one of the worst second half defenses in the NFL? The penalty ends up costing the Lions big time, and Gunnar Olszewski is set to return as Jack Ford here. I wonder if that's nepotism, that his last name happens to be Ford. And there's the kickoff, or the punt is away, and Olszewski's going to let it bounce, and it takes a Detroit Lion bounce and sticks up, and it's going to be Giants ball at about their 20-yard, at about their 15-yard line. Jack Fox, not Jack Ford. My bad. Jack Fox. If his last name was Ford, you could claim nepotism. As the Giants will take over in the 3rd quarter, up 20-17. Yeah, it's too early to go for it. You're correct, William Downs. Too early. Steelers have the ball now to begin the 3rd quarter. They're up 21-17. Patriots still leading the Bengals 17-14. Packus have the ball and the lead. They're up 17-6. Seahawks have effectively ended the Titans. They're up 20-3-2-3. A get-right game for Sam Darnold, who has 2 touchdowns in that game. Colts settled for a field goal on that opening third quarter drive. They're up 17-9, and the Ravens have officially taken the lead over the Jets. That is a tough, scrappy game. Yes, the game is on Fox. You're right about that. That's nepotism there. Imagine if Dan Campbell plays at a casino with $1 million doing degen gambling, going all in at a blackjack or craps table all the time. Yeah, that would be a funny skit. That'd be like an AI video I would watch. Just Dan Campbell putting it all on, like, not even red though. You'd just be like, all right, I'm putting it on 13. And then he does, and they lose. Yeah, Dan Campbell, well, he's like, all right, we're playing the fucking Giants here. Okay. We're going to have opportunities. They're probably 0 turnovers in this game, either on downs or by fumble or by interception. Ooh, what are the types of turnovers? Let's have a little trivia here. What are the ways that you can lose the ball? You can fumble it. The other team can intercept it. You can punt it. You can commit. Is safety? Is that technically a turnover? I mean, you can opt to kick it. You can opt to do an onside. A safety is not a turnover. There's turnover on downs, of course, right? There is yeah, you can muff a punt. As Jameis Winston does a designed run. You can, there's one, you can commit intentional grounding on 4th down. And you lose the ball. That's another one. All right. Winston on the keeper brings up 2nd down. High snap, but that's technically a fumble, right? If there's a snap and you lose it. If you miss a field goal, that's a turnover. Forgot about that one as Tyrone Tracy. Ooh, he's going to stay on his feet and pick up about 11 yards as Tyrone Tracy looked like he was going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage and stays up, picks up the 1st down. Giants will move the chains. Yeah. Yeah, if you miss a field goal, that is a turnover from the spot of the field goal. What are the other ways to lose possession? A fumble into the end zone is a touchback and a turnover. That's fumble absent of a recovery. Apparently, the Patriots did not score a touchdown on the 4th down. And then that's a turnover on down. Oh, now there's a flag. Bears now with the ball in Steeler territory. 1st and 10. Steelers trying to blow that game. Steelers trying to blow that game. The Chiefs have the ball against the Colts as this injury timeout has just occurred. And the Giants have the lead and the ball. They are trying their best to fuck their tank up. But trust me. Giants know how to blow a game. They love blowing games. Oh, in the old days, if you didn't field a kickoff, the kicking team, that is a way, though. A recovery on a free kick is another way to lose the ball. But you never really actually possessed it. Winston now fakes a handoff, drops back, 5-step drop. Pocket is clean, looks and finds the middle and misses his intended target, Daniel Bellinger, who was wide open. No one even near him. Jameis Winston just missed the throw. His eyes were big as saucers, could not complete the pass. Bellinger, it hit him. He just overthrew him a little bit. Didn't throw it in the right area. Yeah, that's on Winston there. That is on Winston. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. Giants still leading on their own 18-yard line. Winston motions Bellinger out to the left. He's in the left position there. A pass to Theo Johnson. Big Theo Johnson jumps and sucks the ball in. That is a first down, New York Giants. First catch of the afternoon for Theo Johnson. Simple out route from the tight end position. Oh, it was a wheel route. As Winston had a clean pocket, Theo Johnson just jumps over Anzalone and stays in bounds, picks up about 18. Vikings are fucking up, moving backwards. First and 10, New York Giants from their own 42. Winston under center, motions his tight end over, play action, pocket clean again, looking, rolling right, has nothing. He gets flushed like a big old turd in the toilet, throws it out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Apparently there was a taunting call in the Steelers game that has helped the Steelers, even though taunting, pretty soft rule. You should be able to say whatever you want to the other defender. Like, if you don't want to get shit talked, don't give up a first down. Don't get mossed on a catch. You know, it's very up as the Ravens just score. They're up 17-7. Yeah, taunting is the only rule that protects players' feelings in the league. As Winston takes a shotgun snap on 2nd and 10, he's going to find Wan'Dale Robinson, who's wide open, and that's another New York Giant first down. Giants are in Lion territory. Rondale Robinson having quite the game today. Statistically, he has been an fuego. 7 catches, 146 yards, and a TD. If you started him in fantasy, you are having yourself a day, as Rock Ya-Sin is lined up against Wan'Dale today, and it has been ugly. Winston under center. He's going to hand it off to Tyrone Tracy. He's going to pick up about 3, 4, maybe 2 yards. 3, 4. Nah, that's not good enough. 2 yards. Wan'Dale has been the best player for the Giants on this field all day. They have completely ignored the fact that Wan'Dale Robinson has been out there. Rondale Robinson, everybody. He's named after Rondale White, former Expo. All right, Giants now on 2nd and 9. Winston motions Theo Johnson over to his right. There might have been a false start, but it's not going to get called. Winston throws to his check down, and it was completely covered well by Anzalone. Tyrone Tracy drops it anyways. It'll bring up 3rd and long. Bears have now taken the lead over the fucking Steelers. Are you kidding me? What are the Steelers doing? What is the team in gold and black doing? In Chicago, J&P has Wan'Dale on his bench. Fucked up. 3rd and 9 at the 45. They're trying to gain at least enough for a field goal attempt, and they get the snap off with 1 second left on the play clock. Blitzer's coming through. Ball is tipped down, and there seemed to be a late. No, you can hit the guy after the ball is tipped. That's right. As the Lions hold, and the punt team is coming out. Here, I'm telling you, this game is rigged. Who's that? Penei Sewell? No, Lopez. Lopez gets his hands up and he bats the ball down. Good play, Lopez. That was a great play. Here comes Jamie Gillen, the worst punter in the league, punting on his the opponent 45. Let's see if he can do something with this shit. As he takes the long snap, puts it down, and punts it only to the 10. A net punt of about 35 yards. Amazing. Statistically awful for Jamie Gillen. What is going on in Chicago? What is going on in Cincinnati? Patriots leading. Oh, they turned it over on downs. Bengals have a chance to take the lead. Packers are starting to gain control over the Vikings at home in Lambeau Field. Titans scored a touchdown, trying to make things interesting. However, the Seahawks are driving into Titan territory. Colts get the ball back. Colts might beat the Chiefs. Colts might beat the Chiefs. The voodoo magic is gone at Arrowhead. No more magic. It's just unacceptable how much black magic has been allowed in voodoo land, in the Chiefs land, and it's all gone. They used it all last year to get to the Super Bowl, which they got the living shit kicked out of them. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised Tree isn't streaming either, but he had a family reunion or some shit. He had a family reunion. I don't know. He said it was a family function. Maybe he's finally having his bris at age 35. Finally got that taken care of. All right. Giants have punted the ball away. I'm telling you, the team is going to lose this game. The team is going to blow this game. I've been saying it since the game started. I've been saying it like the Lions, for as bad as they have played, and they have played pretty bad, are in a good position to win this game. So let's see how this drive plays out. You think the Giants, Young Wei Koo is going to fuck the you know what? The Giants might be in a position to kick a game-winning field goal, but I think Young Wei will miss it. That's what I'm saying. Apparently, Emmanuel Wilson is dicing up the Vikings D. Yeah, he's got 92 yards and 2 tuds. As right on cue, the Seahawks are on the goal line or first and goal against the Titans. Told you that would happen. Colts might cash in with 3 more points. They are close to the red zone on the 23. Here we go. Jared Goff from under center, looking deep, throws. He's got a wide open. Who's that? Williams? No, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Wide open, a gain of 30. Here it comes. Here it comes, boys. Watch this giant lead disappear as the Giants are like, hey, look, you're outside the top 3 for a draft pick. Quit fucking up the tank. Quit fucking up the tank. Let's go. What's this thing? This dance. What does this mean? I see it all the time. Is this some meme? What does it mean? Someone explain that to me. I'm not cool enough. Goff under center on 1st and 10 is going to hand it off. And that is Montgomery. He picks up about 5. We haven't seen David Montgomery much. Gibbs has put in a lot of work this afternoon. Steelers apparently fucked the ball. They saw that gaping ball and they fucked it. They fucking spread that shit open and they were like, let's fuck this ball. Apparently, Tom Grossi got a football-shaped fleshlight in the mail. I had nothing to do with it. I had absolutely nothing to do with it, as Gibbs is going to pick up about 3 yards. It's going to set up 3rd down. No, that was Montgomery. My bad. My bad. They're using Montgomery in the second half because they used Gibbs in the first half. No one's explaining this thing to me yet. What is this? No one knows. You guys are just too cool, huh? 3rd down and 4 for the Lions. Clock running. 5:22 left in the 3rd quarter. Goff, he's got 3 receivers bunched to his left in trips formation. Takes the shotgun snap, throws it underneath. There's a flag on the play. St. Brown was almost tackled. He breaks through. However, I think this will come back from offensive pass interference. I think there might have been a play here, even though he threw it into single coverage. Offside defense. Nope. I was wrong. Oh, this means move along? What? Explain that to me. Move along. Nah, man. If I've gotten some weird shit in the mail. One of y'all sent me a bag of dicks one time, and that was fucking hilarious. That was fucking so funny. You sent me a literal bag of dicks because I accidentally doxed myself. Here comes Goff looking, throws down the middle. He misses a wide open Amon-Ra St. Brown. Missed him. And that'll set up 2nd and 10 as the Lions had converted on 3rd down. Amon-Ra. Oh, yeah, that was a bad throw by Jared Goff. Yeah, it was a bag of candy dicks. And they were delicious. I fucking ate all of them. I ate all those dicks. I ate every single dick that was sent to me. They were actual gummy bear dicks. They were gummies. They were dicks. They were gummy dicks. There you go. 2nd and 10. Jared Goff motions his receiver over to the right, takes a snap, and it's a screenplay to David Montgomery. He's going to get tackled for a gain of about 6. That'll set up 3rd and 4. Clip that shit. Yeah, I ate the whole sack of dicks. You know who you are. Whoever sent that shit to me, that was... I have my suspicions to this day who it was. But I could never figure it out. I think it was Kevin Von Michael Magnum who sent me the dicks. That's who I think it was. I still can't verify it, but only a couple people knew my address at that time. But I could never figure it out. As Goff does a pitch out to the right, Montgomery has momentum. He's going to pick up the 1st down, and they are now in the red zone. Lions now with 4:05 left in the 3rd quarter. Listen, man, those dicks were tasty. Okay. They were delicious. You don't want to dox anyone, man. That's just not cool. They were some tasty dicks. They were good. They were like candy. You know, they were like those bachelorette party dicks that you send to someone. And I was like, I was opening the package. I was like, who did this? Goff from his opponent's 20. He's going to get sacked. Alexander gets his 3rd fucking sack of the afternoon. Or is that Dexter Lawrence? No, I don't think Dexter Lawrence is. That's Nunez Roches. Nunez Roches sacks the man down. And the Giants back up Jared Goff as they are beating Goff. Oh, wow. He just beat his offensive lineman. Just stepped around him. Inside swim move right on. Didn't even have to stunt him. Boy, just beat the center instantly. Giants have sacked Jared Goff 3 times. It's now 2nd and 18. Goff fakes the handoff, throws it to his wide receiver out to the right, has some blockers out in front, but he picks up about 6. I think the Lions might have to settle for a field goal here unless they go for it on 4th down. Ooh, there could have been roughing at the end of that play. Goff got kicked in the head when Nunez Roches was celebrating. Obviously unintentional, but they could have called it. As looks like Khalil Raymond is shaking up on the play. So we'll might have a timeout. Goff's still in there. He's healthy. Packers have kicked a field goal. They're up 20-6, and the Vikings suck. The Vikings suck. They are bad. Apparently the line, yeah, it's Khalil Raymond is hurt. Scoop him up with a front loader and get him off the field. The Jets have kicked the field goal to cut the lead to 7. It's 17-10. Colts cashed in on a field goal, and they're up 20-9. Chiefs looking to blow this game. Or they've never actually led. They've never actually led in that game down there. The Colts have led up in this point, wire to wire. The Lions have not actually led in this game. Steelers have the ball. They are trailing, but they just picked up a large chunk of yards. Steelers are moving. They are in field goal range, apparently. They are trying to get in range. You don't like Chipotle? Chipotle is okay. My kid used to work at Chipotle. Would come home smelling like burritos and chicken. I'd be like, oh, man. Smells delicious. I don't mind Chipotle. The only problem I have with Chipotle is they always overstuff it whenever I ask for guacamole. That's the problem. And I like sour cream. I haven't had Qdoba in a long time. I don't know if there's even a Qdoba around me. You guys remember Baja Fresh? Went out of business. All right, you guys haven't super chatted me in a while because the Giants haven't scored. That's what happens. The Giants haven't scored in a long time. Now, yeah, I miss Baja Fresh too. It was oh, apparently you have just screen recorded the bag of dicks. Okay. Send that to Nick Kovac and he will put that on the Clickbait Clips channel. I love sour cream. It's so good. It's cream. Did you see the oh, I got to show you guys this. You guys are going to have a good laugh. You guys are going to like this. You guys are going to find this hilarious. These are real, what I'm about to show you. Oh, apparently California has Baja Fresh. As Jared Goff throws it and it's picked. It's picked by the New York Giants. It's deflected off of the receiver's hand. Javon Holland with the pick, and the Giants will be taking over the first possession turnover. I thought that would happen by Jameis Winston. It goes off the hands of Amon-Ra St. Brown's. Javon Holland reads it beautiful and picks it off. Giants with the first turnover. Both teams are fucking up. Giants messing up their tank and the Lions messing up their season right now, as these are the Cream City jerseys. Who names their town the Cream City? Is this where they make the dicks? Is this where they make the candy dicks that they mail to you? In Cream City? All right, it's 20-17. Giants with the turnover. This is a gritty team that is fucking up their tank. Fucking up their tank. I get that Milwaukee is the dairy capital. You don't have to call it the Cream City. Just call it the milk capital or some shit. You just call it the lactose town. Lactose Central. Cream City. Okay, don't Teal. You're from Milwaukee. Does anyone call it the Cream City there? Who calls it the Cream City? I don't think anybody. The Cream City. Tycane 1068 as a Mike guy, MKE guy, it's for Cream City bricks. They're known for it. Oh, it's not for the milk. It's for the distinctive cream colored bricks made from local clay that are used in many of its buildings during the 19th century. Oh, it's not about the dairy. It's not about that. It's not about the cream. It's the wrong kind of cream. It's the wrong kind of cream in Cream City. It's a different kind of cream, not that porno cream. Get off the dick. JNP 08 Lions like Grossi's new favorite toy, just F the ball. Yes, you can literally F the ball with a football-shaped fleshlight. Are fleshlights dishwasher safe? That's what I want to know. Can you just go to town on a fleshlight and then put it in your dishwasher and have it clean again? Does it get all up in there? Can you turn the fleshlight inside out? I don't really know much about fleshlights. All right, Winston taking over on his own 15. Winston, shotgun snap, pitches it over to Tyrone Tracy. He's going to pick up 5, maybe 7 yards on first down. Nope, 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4 off of the pitch right. Boy, that's got to bother the Lions right there. Amon-Ra St. Brown was wide open, and it was just a terrible pass from Jared Goff. He just threw it. He overthrew it to his left. He got the alignment that he wanted. He just fucked up. Pretzel Hunt melted his fleshlight in an autoclave. It's fucking funny. He was sterilizing it from himself, apparently. Here we go. Winston now on the handoff, and Tracy is going to get bottled up this time. The Giants are trying to waste some clock now. Apparently, the Steelers were in field goal range, and they fucked the ball. Mark Sweat Sweat recovered. It was Mason Rudolph, and Sweat recovers the ball. Yeah, Indiana Jones looking well, but the Chiefs are driving now. They're in the red zone. Memeson Rudolph fumbles the ball. Here we go. Huge third down now for the Giants. Huge third down, 3rd and 3 on their own 21. Robinson in motion, goes back to the right, goes fakes to the left, goes back to his right. Winston, screenplay, Tracy's going to pick up the first down and more. 15 to the 40 at midfield. Tracy picks up a huge New York Giants first down as they are fucking up their tank. They are executing, and it's actually kind of refreshing to see what the Giants are doing right now. Everybody, if you're a Packers fan checking in with me, you are watching a fun game. The Giants are somehow leading the Detroit Lions. Bears are winning, but I think they'll actually lose that game. The Packers could pick up an entire game on the NFC North today. The Packers are standing to benefit from this. Winston rolls out to his right, throws it to Wan'Dale Robinson on first down, picks up about 8. Giants are in scoring range. Giants trying to fuck up their tank. Giants trying to give points back as that ends the third quarter. Here we go. It is time for the Giants to blow this game. It is the fourth quarter. The worst defense in the NFL is the New York Giants, as they don't know what they're doing. They are awful in the fourth quarter. Terrible. Terrible. This is preordained. I got to call Grossi, the script writer, see what's going to happen. See if he knows what's up. See if he knows anything.
I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. You know, obviously I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old. And I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. It's a 10-year reunion.
Yep.
I wish that you were in it.
That's a Hamilton reference. It's the greatest city in the world. We're saying it all game. Fourth quarter. Start of the fourth quarter. Apparently the Pats are up 20-13. Packers. They're backing up a little bit. Penalty on Fitzpatrick, a false start. 20-6. Seahawks. Titans just scored a touchdown. They're making it interesting. They're within 14. Ravens up 20-10 on the Jets. Colts still have the ball. Oh, they're backed up. Oh, did they just commit a turnover? The Chiefs are fucked, dude. The Chiefs are fucked. Chiefs just committed a turnover. You know what, though? You know what I have to say to that? Fuck the Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs. Chiefs fans, y'all were the saddest little bitches for the longest time. You're like, oh, we never won a Super. We haven't won a Super Bowl since Hank Stram. And then you win 3 out of 4 or some shit, and then it's like you talk all this shit. You're like, yeah, we're the fucking Chiefs. We fuck you. We're the fucking. We got Patrick Mahomes and Mr. fucking Taylor Swift. Now who fucking sucks? Huh? Now who you're losing to the Colts at home? That's right, Chiefs. The devil magic is done. You are shit now. You aren't shit. You're fucking the ball. You got a football fleshlight in the shape of a football just sticking your Chiefs dig in up in there. That's right. Giants at midfield. I know the Patriots are back, but no more Belichick, so you can't accuse them of cheating. It's Mike Vrabel's show. As Winston hands it off to Tracy on second down, and that is bottled up like Chiefs fans' tears right now. Or who was that? Bella Porch's bathwater. That's how that got bottled up. It'll be 3rd and long at midfield. I'm telling you, Giants still only leading by 3 can still easily blow this game. It's the greatest city in the world. 3rd and 4. Winston in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's going to hand it off on a draw, and that's going to work. Wow. That is going to work as there's a pick of about 7, and the Giants are now in Detroit Lion territory with a first down on the Lions 45. Apparently, Will Campbell has suffered a season-ending knee injury and was just carted off to the locker room. That is not good. That is not good if you are a Patriots fan. You're setting up for a future playoff run at 9-2, possibly the number 1 seed, and you just lost Will Campbell. Giants now 1st and 10 from the Lions 45. Winston takes the snap. Another handoff to Tracy, delayed. And oh no, this is Devin Singletary. He's going to pick up 9. And I'll set it up 2nd and short for the New York G-Men. Fucking up their tank. What are the Lions doing? What happened to the Lions fan that was in here? I hope you're okay, dude, for your own sanity. Dude, chill, okay? You need to check in with me. I want to make sure that you're okay. 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2 now. Winston, another handoff. This time it's Singletary, picks up the first down. Giants now on the Lions 38, 1st and 10. First down, New York Giants. Mike Vrabel, yeah, I mean, Vrabel's been a successful coach everywhere he's gone. I cannot believe the Titans fired him. They traded A.J. Brown, fucked all that up. Chiefs got the ball back, by the way. They stopped the Colts. Here we go. Winston on 1st and 10, still leading 20-17. This time it's a fake handoff. It's that fucking jet sweep, and Gunnar Olszewski throws it. A catch by Jameis Winston down at the 10-yard line. 5, 6, touchdown, New York Giants. Are you fucking kidding me? Gunnar Olszewski has caught and thrown a touchdown to Jameis Winston, who hits the celebration. He hit the Hamilton in front of the camera. The Giants are up 26-17, and Lions fans are distraught. They are upset. What just happened? It was what looked like a jet sweep to Olszewski. He was going to run for it. Anzalone came up. He stepped up in the pocket and threw it to Winston, who was in single coverage with Barnes, and he abused him and walks it into the end zone for a touchdown. You are fucking kidding me. You are fucking joking. Giants are up 27-17. A touchdown reception by Jameis Winston. Do not let me talk trash to the Lions here. Do not let me talk trash to the Detroit Lions. Y'all are fucking up. What are you doing? Y'all want to tell me that you're a Super Bowl contender? You're not even a playoff team right now. Holy shit, I have to tweet. You've got to be kidding me. Mike Kafka. I got to look up how to spell Gunnar Olszewski. Here, for anybody that wants to tweet, here's how to spell Gunnar Olszewski's name, by the way. Oh, is Tree in the... Where's Tree? No, Tree's not here. Is Tree here? Hey, what's up, J Kim? How you doing, buddy? What is going on? What is going on? Can I cue the derp music as the Giants are fucking up their tank? But I'm loving Giants busting out all the trick plays. Oh, we got a super chat, everybody. JNP 10 for 1055. It's the greatest play of the year. It's the greatest play of the year. It's the greatest play of the year. No Rules X, call Tree and roast my team. Nah, Tree's doing something. He's doing some family function or something. It's the greatest play of the year. Win or lose, it's always derp. If the Giants win, they derp. If they lose, they derp. What a touch. Like, you guys will see this replay when it happens. What Jameis Winston did to the defender was pretty hilarious, as here it comes. The Giants will be losing this game, by the way. I'm telling you, there's a flag on the play, on the kickoff, as Williams returns it to about the 25, but I think it'll be coming back. Might be a block in the back. They're breaking the, oh my God, the Bears are up 31-21 on the fucking Steelers. I was holding on the return for the Lions. What are the Steelers doing? What are the Steelers doing? Wow. Trailing by a full 10 points. I told you they would be playing down to their competition. I told you they would be playing down. What is Gunnar Olszewski making the right call to Winston? And well, Robinson was open clearly for a couple seconds, but Gunnar Olszewski, if Gunnar Olszewski returns a touchdown for the Giants, he's going to be one of the first guys to run for, throw for, and catch a touchdown in a season in a long time, as Jared Goff finds Amon-Ra St. Brown for about a 30-yard gain. I'm telling you, the Giants will lose this game. This is a Shane Bowen-led defense. Plenty of time left if you are a Detroit Lions fan. So much time left. So much time. It's still a 10-point lead. There's a lot of time to go. Chiefs have the ball against the Colts. They're still down 20-9. They might come back and win, which I'd be fine. Remember, I put money on the Chiefs. Okay. That rant about talking shit to the Chiefs as Brian Burns is chasing down Goff. Goff finds his check down. It's going to be picked up by Jahmyr Gibbs right at the 50-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Flag on the Chiefs. Flag. 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 Let's see how the Giants lose this game. Packers up 23-6. It's not even, oh, it is the fourth quarter there. How much time is left? 5:59 left in the game. I think the Vikings, guys, I think the Vikings might be cooked. What do you think? What do you think? Midfield here for the Lions. 2nd and 5. Goff's going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs easily finding his way through, and that's going to be at the 5, 6, 7. Yep, it's a touchdown. Detroit Lions as they answer right back. Unbelievable. I told you that the Giants are going to lose this game. They give up scores faster than your mom gives up that punani. Instant comeback. In fact, they are closer now than they were then. They're closer now than they were then. They're closer now than they were then. Here we go. This is the Giant. You get to see this every week in real time. Me watching this team blow a lead. 27-24. Surely they won't blow this lead. Surely they won't. No finals from the first. I'm surprised that the Titans game is not over yet, but it's been over for a while. Though the Titans are down 2 scores with about 13 minutes left in the game. They're actually driving. Vikings are backed up, like you, constipated, like you not able to get a bowel movement out of that tight little butthole of yours. Yep. Super constipated. The Vikings are. Patriots have not wrestled down the Bengals yet. That was the Giants scored on an amazing touchdown. They gave up a touchdown immediately. I bleed red Kool-Aid says, "Hey, oh, what's up, man? What's going on?" Should have bet on the Bears. I should have, but that was a tough call, you know. I should have bet on the Bears. I should not have bet on the Chiefs. Gibbs has been good for the Lions. I'll tell you that. How many rushing yards does he have? He's got 12 carries for 146 yards and a TD. Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, it's been entertaining from a box score standpoint. D. White. I agree. Boy, I'm very shocked that the Steelers are sucking, but they are driving now in Bear territory. Let's see here. Vikings are finally moving the ball. Patriots, they are in Bengals territory. Come on, Chiefs. I actually need the Chiefs to. I don't like losing money. Oh, now they're at 1st and goal on the 10. They could make it interesting. The Giants could do the funny thing. Which is blow this game. Unusually long time out here after that score. This is coming, guys. This is coming. Watch the Giants blow this game. And I will tell you, I will not be surprised if the Giants lose this game. I'm the first one to tell you. Here comes the kickoff. Jack Fox with the kickoff. Oshesky is going to field it and touch it down. And they're going to start from the 30. Wow. Corey Black could not. Oh, no, it's Dane Belton. Just completely blew that tackle. Dane Belton. Yep. And Javon Holland couldn't get there. He was blocked off. And Jahmyr Gibbs just walks right in. The Lions making it interesting. It is 27-24 in the fourth quarter. About 10 minutes left. A lot of game left. You know, I could see the Lions winning by 10, honestly. Winston under center. He's going to fake the handoff, rolling out to his right, bootlegging, throws, got a man, intercepted instantly. Oh my goodness. Giants had a 10-point lead, and in less than 2 minutes, they're going to be trailing here. You've got to be kidding. The Lions season was over 2 minutes ago. This team should be investigated.
Smoke weed every day.
That's what you should do if you're a fan of this team.
Every day.
As the Lions handed off, Jahmyr Gibbs picks up about 3 on the left side. Good old Shane Bowen led defense. Apparently, Khalif Raymond is out of the game with an ankle injury. He was a big-time factor in this game up to this point. The Giants are tanking. Why aren't I shocked that happened? Everyone knows it's happening. This is script writing. It is so predictable. This team sucks the dick when it comes to late fourth quarter comebacks. And if just like I suck a bag of dicks, as that was tipped at the line of scrimmage, it is now 3rd and 9. Jameis Winston, apple turnovers. He had them apple bottom jeans. It's the greatest turnover in the world. Giants do this regularly. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Shane Bowen sending me a bag of dicks in the mail like he does every week in the fourth quarter. He's just like, here, suck on these dicks. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Lions with the ball. This might be 4-down territory, honestly. Jared Goff looks, throws, and it is caught. Oh, dropped. Cordell Flott defended it well, and it was dropped. The Chiefs have scored. It is now 20-17 as they added the 2-point conversion. I don't know if they're going to go for a field goal here. Oh, man, I can't believe that. Here comes the punting unit. Wow. Flott got in his eyes enough to make him drop the ball. That's Khalil Williams. Or the other Williams. Jameson Williams. Oh, they are going to punt the ball. Wow. Almost blocked. And Olszewski's going to field it at the 10. No respect for the Giants by the Lions to go for it, as they cannot capitalize on an interception. Apparently, the Lions don't respect the Giants enough to even go for it on 4th down like they do against the better opponents. However, the Giants don't let that turnover hurt them, and they get the ball back. Here comes Jameis Winston, 2nd consecutive game with the turnover. This is what he does. He's having a great game. He's thrown for a touchdown. He's caught a touchdown. He's 13 of 23 for 274 yards and 2 TDs. And also 1 pick. Jared Goff also thrown a pick. 9:48 left in the 4th quarter. Here we go. Lions fans, you're still in this game. Winston now under center on his own 9-yard line. Motions over Daniel Bellinger to his left. He's going to hand it off. Tyrone Tracy. He's going to find a hole. He's going to get through the B gap and pick up about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Clock running. 2nd down coming up. 9:33 left in the game. Of course, Giants having a time all afternoon. They've been able to effectively run the ball up to this point, and they've also passed the ball. We should do an obvious stater of obvious things, like a commentator. Isn't that what commentating is? Isn't that what play-by-play is just stating what is happening? All right. Winston motions over Wan'Dale Robinson to his left. He's under center again. This time he's going to, there was a whistle before the snap. What happened? Was there a false start, illegal formation, delay of game? Come on. Come on. You got to get the plays in. You got to get the plays in on time. They have a headset for that. World famous Jameis Bakery. None of my teammates want to buy pastries from me. I got to sell to whoever will take them before they go stale. It's the greatest city in the world. That's my Jameis Winston imitation right there. You got your head, your shoulders, your knees, and your toes. As there's an inside handoff, and that is going to be bottled, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd and long. They're saying that it might be a turnover, but I don't think so. No. No, he was whistled. That was forward progress. You can't have that happen against us now, as Tracy retains the ball. They do not call it a fumble. 3rd down. 8:33 left in the game. Kafka calling out plays, fans yelling shit with those 3 things, the 3rd down things, the number 3 for some reason. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Game clock winding. 6 seconds. Winston scanning. I don't think he's going to have time to get this off. Here comes a snap. There was a false start. They're not going to call it. Winston in the end zone. Chucks it up to nobody, but he's going to field it at the 38-yard line by Isaiah Hodgkins. And it is a 1st down. The Lions sent a 0 blitz, and it does not work out. There might have been a false start, but they went 0 blitz. Hodgkins had one-on-one coverage. The safety didn't get over in time. and it is fielded by him. It was basically a pop-up, and the Giants convert on a long third down. Wow. Giants now, their Hail Marys answered as Winston hands it off to Tracy. He's going to bounce out to the left side, picks up about 5. Chiefs got the ball back, apparently, on a turnover. However, they're saying the Steelers TD just got called back by Kenneth Gainwell, and they're not going to count it. It's still 1st and goal at the Chicago 12. Giants now leading 27-24. The Lions unable to capitalize on a Jameis Winston turnover special. It is 2nd and 6. Winston fakes a handoff, drops back, steps, and gets tackled and almost throws it away. That might be called a fumble. They're saying it's incomplete. Winston got hit late, and Aiden Hutchinson finally got to Winston. He has not been sacked yet this game. I don't think, maybe 1 sack, but Winston goes down. He thought that he had time and he didn't. And Hutchinson hits him and drives him down. Nope on the TD in the Steelers game. Winston gets rid of the ball late, but they ruled that his arm was moving forward. Here we go. 3rd down again. Giants 2 for 2 on 3rd down in this 4th quarter. Winston, again, might have been a false start. Pocket collapsing, 0 blitz, and he overthrows Theo Johnson. And the Giants are going up. There's a flag. There's a flag. They're going to call pass interference. That was weak as shit. That was weak. 7:15, cool 5 here after the Pack is back game. Yeah, the Packers have wrestled down. Is that game over? Yep. Packers have finalized it. What's up, everybody? Coming from the Grossi stream, welcome to my humble show. You're going to root for the Giants to beat the Lions, who just got the benefit of a pass interference call. The New York Giants, pass interference, defense, number whatever the fuck his name was. That is a 1st down, New York Giants. The best case scenario for the Giants is they get a field goal and then they lose the game. Yeah, he was grabbed. Theo Johnson, he grabbed his leg like your uncle grabbed your leg at that one family reunion. 9/11. That reminds me of that tragedy. All right, we got 274 people here watching to see if the Giants can upset, and this will be an upset of the Detroit Lions. Winston hands it off to Tyrone Trate. Nope, that's Devin Singletary, picks up about 4. They are in Detroit Lion territory. Giants have the opportunity to do the funniest things ever. Blow their tank. Hey, what's up, Deb? Where you been hiding all game? You're on Grossi's stream. You're cheating on me with Tom, by the way. It's okay. I get it. Go Giants. Go Giants. Shout out to Norm McDonald. Yeah. All right. Winston hands it off. Delayed handoff to Singletary up the middle. He's going to pick up another 1st down. Oh my goodness. What are the Lions doing? The Lions are fucking up. There's a flag on the play. What is it? It's probably a hold. This one is coming back. Ref ball. Flag. Holding, offense. Yep, this is it. I'm telling you, the Giants are going to lose this game. I have said it from the start. The Giants will lose the game. Everybody who's rooting for the Giants, I know you Packers fans are rooting for the Giants. You had a great win today. You have the opportunity. If the Steelers have made it 27-31, if the Bears lose and the Giants hold on to this game, the Green Bay Packers will pick up an entire game on their division. That happens so rarely. Like, unbelievable. All right, play is called back. Winston now on, what down is it? 2nd down? Drops back to pass. Looking, rolled out to his right, flush to his right, just throws it at Wan'Dale Robinson's feet. That is going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. Pivotal play here. Pivotal play for the Giants. This is going to either put them in position to upset the Lions or put the Lions in position to do what they're supposed to do and beat this Giant team, which we all expected to happen, which I will not be surprised if they do, because this is the New York Giants and they like to blow fourth quarters. It's okay, Deb. I know that you were watching the Packers. It's fine. Winston now, empty backfield, 5 wide, drops back to pass. Lions send 4 or 5. Oh, almost sacked. Winston stays on his feet, rolling out to his left, directing traffic, throws it, and it's caught by Theo Johnson down at the Lions 15. Oh my goodness. That could be game. That could be game. The Lions are playing pathetic defense against the New York Giants. Had an opportunity to sack Winston. He was flushed out to his left. The defense not covering anybody, finds a hole in it. And wow, what a catch by Theo Johnson. Holds on to the ball, a gain of 35. The Giants are in the red zone after what seemingly was going to be a sack to take down the Jameis Winston. Stays on his feet and converts on the long third down. Here it is, 1st and 10 on the 18 in the red zone. Tyrone Tracy looking for a gap, runs it through the C gap, picks up about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6, clock running, 4:35 left in the game. The Giants trying to fuck up their tank. The Lions trying to fuck up their season. This is amazing. 10 catches of 20-plus yards today for the New York Giants. Yeah, I mean, the Packers are way better than the 2-loss team. That tells you how much, or the Giants are, I'm sorry. That tells you how much of an idiot Brian Daboll was and why it was right to get him out of the building. 2nd and 7, Winston under center. Wan'Dale Robinson comes across the pattern. It's another handoff to Tyrone Tracy. He's going to bounce off and pick up another first down, and he's down to the 4-yard line. The Giants will be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. This is bad news. If you are a Lions fan, the best case scenario you can hope for is that you hold the Giants to a field goal with the clock running. You have all 3 timeouts, 3:40 left on the game clock. They have yet to call their first timeout. Jared Goff pissed off. He's having one of those weird Jared Goff games where he sucks. It is weird that he does this at least one game a year, and he's doing it against the Giants. The Lions fans are distraught. Winston now from the shotgun. I anticipate this being a handoff. It is. It is Tyrone Tracy. He's going to pick up about 2 yards now. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. Do the Lions burn their first time out? I think they have. First time out. All right. They're going to call their timeouts before the 2-minute warning. This is a non-TV timeout. It's a 30-second timeout like in basketball. The Giants have survived a turnover by Jameis Winston. They have survived just generally bad play. They've somehow scored 27 points. They can score in this league. They don't even have their 2 best players, Jackson Dart and Malik Neighbors, or Cam Scadaboo. But they are doing the Packers a solid right now and attempting to beat the Lions. We got 413 people here. Love y'all. Thanks for checking in. Remember, we super chat at if the Giants score a touchdown. Hold on, I got to call this play. 2nd and 10. Winston fakes the handoff, throws. He's got Theo Johnson, cannot convert. It'll bring up 3rd down. This is the best case scenario for the Lions as that incomplete stops the clock. Commander CQC, you may have to make a case for Kafka as head coach already. With him in charge, the team looks great despite injuries against playoff time. Yeah, I think Kafka should retain his job as offensive coordinator, but I don't think he's head coach. The Giants need a guy with experience, and it might be, if you're a Packers fan, the guy that you used to employ, Mike McCarthy. It's possible. Here we go. Huge 3rd down. On the goal line, or 2nd on the 2. Winston hands it off. Singletary, ugly handoff, and they're going to be stopped. Best case scenario for the Lions. As they stop it on 3rd down, Giants will be forced to kick a field goal. The Lions will have 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning. Unless the Giants go for it here. Oh, are they keeping the offense out? Oh, please. Please keep the offense out. Giants are going for it. here on 4th and goal from the 7-yard line. This is insane. Knuckle up, everyone. Tighten those buttholes. The Giants are going to go for it. A 2-9 team. This is a guy who is doing his owner a solid. Here we go. Here comes the Giants draft pick. I'm telling you. It's coming. I'm telling you, the Giants will blow this game. This is the game. Giants cannot get a first down. This is either a touchdown or a turnover on downs. Winston, and from the shotgun, takes the snap, empty backfield, rolling, throws, got it, up and broken up. Pass intended for Theo Johnson, and the Giants tank. Unbelievable. They are so obvious. And the Bengals just scored a touchdown. They're making things interesting in Cincinnati. Turnover on downs. They just made it extremely easy for the Lions to come back and at least tie this game and win it in overtime. Winston did not see the defender underneath Johnson's route. They are trying to lose this game. BC's got 19.5 hours of combined PTO. Wow. I'm impressed. That's 2.5 days. I haven't had a day off. I don't even remember. I don't know what a day off is. I quit my 9 to 5 to work 24/7 to entertain and make you happy. It's such a fun job. I will tell you. Days, not hours. Wow, he's got 19.5 days. On first down, Goff finds his check down his tight end. KJ Wright. No, it's not KJ Wright. What is his number? That's not his name. It's something very Brock Wright. That's it. Yep. Brock Wright. Why didn't the Giants kick the field goal? Because they are tanking. They're tanking. They don't want to win this game. The Giants are giving the Lions every opportunity that they can to win this game. As I'm telling you, they're going to be upset. As the Ravens now final in Baltimore, they win 23-10. Did Drew Phillips hurt himself on that play? Looks like he went low and hit his leg on Brock Wright's leg, and Phillips might have gotten his bell rung. Steelers have the ball with 2:19 left in the fourth, trying to tie up or take the lead in the Bears against the Bears. Titans and Seahawks. Titans have the ball, but that game is all but over. Chiefs driving against the Colts. I need them to win that game because I laid money on the Chiefs. Kafka trying to impress Dan Campbell with that 4th and goal try. Yeah, he's like, I want to come and hire me. Get me off this island. I don't want to. Tree said he had a family function, everybody. That is why Tree is not streaming. Giants still leading 27-24, 2nd and 6. Lions from their own 10-yard line. Goff in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Jahmyr Gibbs standing to his left. Here it comes. Oh, he motions over Amon-Ra St. Brown to his right. He now takes the snap, drops back. Pocket is blown up. Dexter Lawrence chasing him. There's a flag on the play. And Goff scrambles for a gain about 6, but there might have been holding in the backfield. That's going to back him up to half the distance of the goal line. Lions not playing well. It's Decker who is called for holding on Brian Burns. Yeah, Burns beat. Oh yeah. There's the hold. He wouldn't let him go out to the outside. It'll be 2nd and 11. Not much of a net loss there. Not much of a net loss on that penalty. Here we go. 2nd and 11. 2:43 left in the game. Goff now with a single back to his left. 2 receivers to his left. 2 to his right. Takes the snap. Dropping back. He's standing in his end zone. Stands tall in the pocket. Finds Jahmyr Gibbs, who changes directions quickly and picks up a first down. A gain of about 12. 2:36 left in the game. Clock running. Lions still have 1 timeout. I think they'll use it on the other side of the 2-minute warning if they get in position to kick a late field goal, but I think that they will try for the touchdown. I think that they could do that. I could see Dan Campbell going for it on fourth for the touchdown, just like the Giants just did. 1st and 10 now on their own 12. Goff flush to his right, throws it to nobody. I don't see a receiver in the area. That could be grounding. That could be grounding. Was he outside of the tackles when he did that? I don't think so. They're going to talk it over. 2:07 left in the game. Still have the 2-minute warning. The Steelers are punting. You got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be fucking kidding me. This will be 2nd and 10. They did not call intentional grounding. I guess he got outside the tackles and he got the ball to the line of scrimmage. 2:07 left. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Goff again. He's got 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Single back right next to him, and he's going to throw it to Williams, or is that Amon-Ra St. Brown? I think that's St. Brown, and he's going to pick up 8, and that's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 3rd and 2 on the other side of this commercial break. I'm going to go P for the D-O, I think. I'm going to go take a leak real quick. P for the D. Look at the new chair, everyone. Guys hear me fart? You guys hear that fart? Huh? I squeezed one out. That's right. I even had time to wash my hands. That was a quick pit stop. Ida Kuko. These games are these early afternoon window chaos. Chaos. The Chiefs are 4th and 3 at the Indiana 43. That could be game. They're gotta go for it. Bang for the tank. Yeah, that's right. I tossed one out before the game. Got to run out of bench. Spank for the tank. What's up, everybody? They P for the D. They go for the O. We spank for the tank. We spank for the tank. Yes, sir. Crank for the tank. Spank for the tank. Oh, yes. All right. This has been a bizarre game. Gunnar Olszewski has already thrown for a touchdown. Jameis Winston caught a touchdown. Theo Johnson scored. Wan'Dale Robinson has had a great game. The Chiefs win. No, they didn't. Oh, the Chiefs got it. The Chiefs got the first down on 4th and 3 as Kareem Hunt is now moving the ball. Titans are trying to make it interesting in Tennessee, but they're losing. Cranking it out. Crank for the tank. I cannot believe the Steelers punted it. All right, 3rd and 1. Jared Goff hands it off, and Gibbs picks up the first down. We are on the other side of the 2-minute warning. This is the hurry up. Rapid fire. No timeouts. Well, the Lions have 1 timeout. They'll probably use it to get in position. Goff now. Single back to his left. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws. And it's caught this time again on first down. It'll be 2nd and short. Ball running. Ball clock running. Amon-Ra St. Brown with a gain of 9 on the play. Looking to get in field goal range. This is what the Giants do as they blow games. Now from their own 38, Goff takes a snap, drops back, throws it as first down, caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. No huddle, hurry up. This is what they do. They're going to spike it down. Why would you spike it down right here? Okay, they're going to spike it down at their own 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. Why would you spike it? You had 1:12 to go. I guess they wanted to talk it over. Dan Campbell willing to give up downs in a game where he's already trailing. This is not making much sense at all. Bears are facing a third down at the Chicago 47. The Steelers really need to get a stop if they're going to plan on winning this game. All right, 2nd and 10. Giants, see, clocking it down allows the Giants to substitute as well, which is very curious. I guess maybe the Lions want OT, but that doesn't seem like something that Dan Campbell wants to do. I think the Giants are caught. What? Oh, the Lions just took their last time out. What are they doing? Holy shit. They're playing giant football. They burned their last time out after spiking the ball. That makes no sense. Did they go to the Matt Eberflus School of Time Management? He might have left the NFC North, but he's still, his presence is still here. We got 2nd and 10 now. Clock has been stopped. The Lions have no more timeouts from their own 46. Goff takes a snap. Pocket's clean. He's going to find this time Gibbs. Gibbs out in a pattern, and they are already in field goal range. Minute 4, clock is running down to the other side of the minute. They're not going to spike it down, even though they had a timeout. And there's a flag on the play, and it's going to be on the defense. It might be delay of game. What are they going to call? And that's going to stop the clock. Delay of game against the defense for holding on to the ball. That's obstruction. Come on now. This is unbelievable. The Giants are trying to give this game away. And you guys will not be shocked. This will be like the 8th time this year that they have blown a 4th quarter lead. Unbelievable. That delay of game, I think, is a 5-yard penalty. So the Lions now clearly and squarely in field goal range. They're out about the Giant 36. Goff now in the shotgun formation, takes the snap. He feels some pressure, throws it, and he underthrows it to Tesla over there on the right side. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Here we go. Giants were pressuring Goff. He got rid of it before he wanted to, and it was not a good pass. But Goff has not been a good passer. Listen, I always want the Giants to win, okay? And it's even funnier if they fuck up the Lions season, but I want the Giants to lose because they're fucking up their tank. So either way, I find it impossible to root against my team as Goff throws a screen to Gibbs, and that is destroyed in the backfield. Destroyed. Clock is running, and it's now 3rd and 10. This is 4-down territory. And Goff, again, from the shotgun, they're going to line up. There's only 38 seconds left. He's going to drop back. He's looking. He throws in the middle, and incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 10. Barnes with the coverage, and I don't know if they're going to go for it or kick a long field goal. The drama is here. The drama is here. Goff has looked terrible all game. That was an ill-advised pass. Wasn't even close to his receiver. Are they going to go for it or kick the field goal? Team is out. 59-yard attempt. 59-yard attempt by Jake Masterbates. Here we go. This is either a Giant win or we're headed to possibly overtime. Giants have all 3 timeouts. Snap, down, hold, kick is almost, it's good. Oh my God. It looked like it was going to go wide right. It all of a sudden turned left. And we have a tie game, folks. We have a tie game. This game could possibly... what a bunch of pussies, man. Try to win the game. Try to win the game. What is this Dan Campbell conservative shit? Fucking win. Try to win. Come on now. 27-20. That shit drifted like a modified race car. That shit was like unbelievable. Yeah, he had it by about 7 yards. That would have been good from about 64. So what the Giants get, you're right. Giants get, watch the Giants win this game right now. This is it. 28 seconds left. Giants have all 3 timeouts. Oh, what if Jameis throws a pick 6? It's the greatest city in the world. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be fielded at the 3. Gunnar Olszewski. That means that time is going to come off the clock. Olszewski takes it out to about the 35. There will be 24 seconds left. Winston taking over. I wonder if they spike it, if they knee it out, or if they just call it a day. Steelers facing a huge 4th down in Bears territory. Let's see how that one goes. You guys keep me updated on that as I call this game here. Giants tied at 27. 24 seconds left. Jameis Winston trying to command his team to a win. I figure if they get like an incomplete or something here, they'll probably just go to overtime. Theo Johnson lined up in the slot. Wan'Dale Robinson as well. Winston calls for the snap. Snap down. He is dropping back. Got plenty of time. Throws it. And it is almost intercepted. Wow. Nearly intercepted. Winston took a gamble. Didn't pay off. And Amik Robertson was there to break up the pass. Athletic play. Wow. He jumped behind himself and knocked it down. The Bears just won. Fucking Steelers, dude. Fucking Steelers. The Chiefs are on the doorstep against the Colts. Wow, the Bears. Things are flipping around for Tom Grossi and the Grossi posse right now. Winston, again, from the shotgun. Here comes a blitz off the right side. Tries to fool him. Throws it deep, and that is incomplete. Just go to overtime. Fuck it. Go to overtime. There's 13 seconds left, and there's a flag on the play. What's this? And it's holding on the Giants. No, it's illegal hands to the face. Hands to the face. What did illegal hands say to the face? Younghoe Koo, his range is not like it used to be. They've got to get within 50 yards for the touchdown. This game is probably going to overtime. They're going to enact the overtime contingency, and that's what they're doing. The Giants are in the non-victory formation. They're in the overtime formation, and this game should have been over. This game should have been over. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to fly for you. Here we go. Overtime. Let's explain the overtime rules if you are new to the NFL this year. I think every team gets a possession. Coin toss is determine the possession. Both teams have an opportunity to possess the ball. 1 10-minute period, 2 timeouts per team, all replays initiated from the booth. But if you come up with a stop, the game becomes sudden death. So if you force a 3 and out, you get the ball. Hey. What did I put in the universe? I don't know what's happening. Mahomes got sacked on 4th down. Oh, they're going to kick the field goal. That game was probably going to go to overtime unless they go for it. 3rd and goal for the Chiefs. I think they're going to kick it and go into overtime in that game. That'd be fucking ballsy if they go for it, though. That'd be fucking ballsy. All right, here's the coin toss. Used to mean, why is Russell Wilson taking the overtime, taking the coin toss? I guess he's the captain. Hasn't played a down this game, but Russ, go out there and do the coin toss. And he calls it in the air. Unlimited heads. Giants will elect to kick. All right. Looks like the Giants will I don't know who won because I don't have the sound. Yeah, you want to kick off. You always want to kick in overtime now because you get that stop and all of a sudden all you have to do is score and you win. Seattle. Oh, we got some finals here as we enter overtime. The Ravens beat the Jets. No one's surprised by that. The Ravens are now 6-5. The Seahawks have won. They're 8-3. The Titans are 1-10. They're on their way to the championship. The Packers beat the Vikings 23-6. They are 7-3-1. The one tie coming against the Cowboys. Fucking bullshit. The Vikings are now 4-7. The Bears play up to their competition, beating the Steelers 8. They moved to 8-3. They are now leading the division regardless of the outcome of this game. And the Steelers dropped to 6-5. And they are all of a sudden tied with the Ravens. The Ravens were done. The Ravens were finished a couple weeks ago. They are now back and tied for the division lead. The Raiders and the Browns have started their game. That is a tank off semifinal right there. 2-8 teams. Shedeur Sanders already 2 for 2 with 8 yards. Remember, Shedeur Sanders got first team reps. So it's going to be a lot better for him. He's already completed his first 2 passes. 20-20, the Chiefs have tied the Colts, and the Bengals and Patriots. Still somehow that game is not over yet. What is going on? Patriots trying to move to 10-2. She was a 2 at 10, but now she's 10-2. Browns are moving the ball. Uh-oh, they're in the red zone. I think the Raiders want that top pick more than the Browns do. I just think that they're like, all right, let's make Shedeur Sanders look like a hero here. Raiders versus Browns, the Nepo Tank Bowl. All right. Here come the overtimes. Here come the overtimes. Giants, Lions, 10 minutes left in OT. Younghoe Koo set to kick off. First possession, you want to score. If you are the Lions, you could even score a touchdown, but that does not end the game. Though I think if they do score a touchdown on their first possession, Giants are cooked. Younghoe Koo runs up, kicks it. Ball is up, fielded at the 2. It's brought out to about the 29, 30, 31, 32, and there might have been a face mask at the end of the play, but it was let go. Yeah, the Fox score bug sucks now. I'm getting used to it. The Fox score bug is better. It's better than it. I guess, you know, if you understand that it's very simple and minimalist, all the information is there, but I don't like it. It's too simple. And that font, what's with that font? It's kind of shitty. All right. Giants, Lions. Goff under center. He's going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs has a wide open hole, and he's going to go for the 10, the 20, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Detroit Lions on the first play from scrimmage. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. 3rd over 40 yards in the game. Jared Goff didn't have to do much. Shane Bowen special, everybody. Shane Blowen is more like it. Now all the Lions have to do is come up with the stop, and they will win this game. That's all the Lions have to do. You've got to be kidding me. As the extra point is up by Jake Masturbates. And I told you they were going to lose this game. I told you. No one wants to listen to me when I say Giant not want to win. What the hell, man? What the hell? I should have cranked for the tank. I did, though. I did crank for the tank. This is fucking team, man. Is anyone surprised by this? Is anyone surprised? I wasn't. You can go back and timestamp all the times where I said the Giants were going to lose this game. Go back and timestamp that shit. You'll find at least 15 instances of me saying they're going to lose this game. They're going to lose this fucking game. Well, guess what? They're losing the fucking game. Just like I said. Kickoff now. This is not going to be fielded by Olszewski. It's going to be by, who's that, Smith Marset? No, that's Corey Black. And it's going to be out about the 25-yard line. And here comes Jameis Winston. I bet you how many, what are the odds he throws an interception? Open up the bakery, boys. Open up the bakeries. Open up the bakery, boys. It's coming. I'm telling you. Score back in one play. It could be extended overtime. It could be. Here we go. Winston under center now. Fakes the handoff, rolls over to his right, looking to throw across his body, throws it, and it is dropped by Daniel Bellinger. Dropped by Daniel Bellinger. Not a first down. Not a first down. All right, let's go. He did not corral it. He did not corral it. Apparently, they're at 115 decibels at Ford Field. 550 people watching. Thank you for coming in and enjoying the show. We will have it. Now, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Here, this is what I think will happen here. This is what we'll see here in the coming future. Maybe one of these. Maybe one of these is being cooked up right now. All right. Winston hands it off. Tracy's got nothing over to the left side. Yep, that's going to bring up 3rd and long. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Come on, Giants. The Packers went from gaining an entire game on the league to only gaining one game on the Vikings. Amphetamines. That's funny. 5 for 5. Thank you. Appreciate it. 3rd and 11. The Chiefs just need to score and they win that game, I believe. 3rd and 11, 4-down territory for the Giants. Winston in the shotgun formation takes the snap. He's dropping back. Pocket is clean for now. Steps up, throws, and it is almost intercepted. Bounced off Isaiah Hodgkins. Here comes the game. Here comes the game. So fucking lame. We're about to lose another one. Here we go. Let's play it. We're going to play the music as I make this call. 4th and 10, New York Giants lined up, trailing 27-34. Here comes the last play possibly of the game, and it's going to be a timeout. Somebody called a timeout. Looks like the Giants are calling a timeout. Nope. All right, nope, we're going to line up. Give it to me. Ready? All right. 4th and 10 on their own 30. Jameis Winston, empty backfield, 5 wide. He's going to take the shotgun pass. He's going to drop back. Lions send 4. Winston steps up, tries to run, directing traffic. There's a flag on the field, and Winston's going to pick up the 1st down, but it might be illegal contact. This is going to at least extend the drive, I think. Winston almost got called for delay of game during the play. He was so slow, and they're going to decline that penalty, and the Giants pick up a 1st down. Unbelievable. All right, turn off the tank music. We are going to do it again. Giants are now at midfield. They need a touchdown to continue this game. Come on, Giants. I will never root against my team. The Giants are now on their own 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Lions fans cheering for their team. Over close to 900 total yards in this game. Winston drops back. He fakes the handoff. He's going to get chased by Brian Branch, throws it across his body. Theo Johnson got both feet in and caught the ball. They're going to call that a catch. Giants are now in Lions territory. First down, New York Giants. What a catch by Theo Johnson. Catches the ball 1, 2 feet, holds on, survives the ground. Yep, that is a catch by Theo Johnson. What a catch. Athletic and beautiful. Giants are now on the 48-yard line. The Lions only have to bend, not break. It is now 1st and 10. Winston is going to hand it off, this time to Tracy. Oh, no, it's Devin Singletary. He's going to pick up 5 yards. Nice pickup for the former Lion there. A tie would be hilarious, but I think the game keeps going, right? If you tie it. I believe so. Then it becomes sudden death after that. Sudden death. Chiefs are not really moving the ball against the Colts. They can win it if they just score a field goal here. Winston now under center. Again, 2nd and 5. He is going to take the snap. This time hands it off again to Singletary. Singletary stopped. It'll set up 3rd and short. Be about 3rd and 2. If time expires with the tie, it is a tie, but there's 7 minutes left. But I believe the game keeps going as long as it's a 110-minute overtime. If it were the Super Bowl or the playoffs, another period. Just, just like a young woman, it's just another period. Just keeps coming. One after the other. 603 people here. Welcome to the stream. We are in overtime. Giants trailing by 7. The tank is on. Winston dropping back. We'll see if the turnover appears. Winston, again, under center. He's going to, there's a whistle. What's going on? Is there a flag, delay of game, or a timeout? It's delay of game. It's the greatest tank in the world. And they're going to get called. And I don't know if they called the timeout in time. No, they called a timeout. Giants burned the timeout to avoid the delay of game. It's still going to be 3rd and 2. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Deb's going to go get ice cream. It's cool. All right, you can just check the score on your ESPN or Yahoo Sports app. It's okay. It's okay. Finger paint. That's right. There's finger paint. All right, go enjoy your ice cream. What kind of ice cream you getting? Neapolitan? I hope we win too, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Winston under center on 3rd and 2. Takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Rolls over to his right. Looking. Throws. Caught. First down. Tyrone Tracy on the rollout. Roll out. Giants are moving the ball again. They gave up a touchdown in one play. It would be hilarious if the Giants tie. How do you let Tracy get open? He's the only receiver in the area. Oh, there was holding. That's why Theo Johnson held the defender that was supposed to get there, and it does not get called. There was offensive holding on that play, and they don't call it. 1st and 10 now. Giants on the 32. Winston in the shotgun formation. This is another fakes a handoff, fakes the throw. Wan'Dale Robinson is going to avoid a tackler and be brought down after a gain of about 2 off of a bubble screen. He picks up about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. 5:44 left. The Giants can tie it, and I hope they will go for 2. I hope they will go for 2. If they score, just fuck it. Fuck it. Go for it. Why not? Chiefs convert on 1st down, and they're now at the Indy 46. Giants now trailing by 7. Clock is running. 5:18 left in overtime. Winston fakes the handoff again. Pocket is clean, throws it down, and overthrows Wan'Dale Robinson. Missed him on the out route. Robinson looks a little slow. He's had a great game up to this point. However, Jameis Winston could not find him over there on the right side. He was wide open. Sold out, but unfortunately, Wan'Dale Robinson's only like 5'4". He had to grow a little bit before. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. 4 down territory for the New York Giants. It's either touchdown or an L for this team. Drama in Detroit. Winston takes a handoff and he hands it off to Tracy, and that's going to set up 4th down. That's going to set up 4th down, and here we go. Boys. All right, here we go. 4th and 5. Let's turn off the music. All right, Winston from the shotgun. He's got a single back to his left, 2 receivers to his left, 1 or 3 receivers to his right. Might have been a false start. Winston looking, avoids the sack, and Aiden Hutchinson tackles him down, and that's game. Motherfuck this team. Motherfuck this team. Bunch of fucking bitches. Bunch of fucking losers. I'm kidding. They preserved the tank for whoever the new coach is next year, and no one saw this coming. Oh, wrong song, my bad. The Lions saved their season. The Giants continue their tank. Nothing was really gained or lost. Yo, Hart doesn't win. Thank you, but Hart doesn't win championships. Excuse me. Chiefs are about to win. They are down at the Indy 11. Sean Shanley, anime UW All-Per, famous Jameson tried. But without receivers, he couldn't do it alone. Blow it up. Blow it up. Well, I mean, they still have Malik Neighbors. They'll draft either a wide receiver or a safety. The Browns are trying to how'd they score that? Quinshawn Judkins rush for a touchdown. I hate this team. We should trade for Geno Smith. Trade what? Trade what? No rules. Giants will be scary with the right head coach. Yeah, and not trying to blow. They're tanking. They're tanking. And we blew yet another 4th quarter, double-digit 4th quarter lead. Bald. We do not want Kirk Cousins, everyone. It's 1986 somewhere. It's 1986 and 1986. All right. Well, we spanked for the tank, and we cranked for the tank, and we yanked for the tank, and we janked for the tank. All right, let's watch this Indy Colts game. Hold on. Let's watch the end of this here. Let's see what the Chiefs do. Hey, just know that I took the Giants to cover the Giants plus 13.5. Just know that was a good bet, okay? Just know that was smart. Want a little bit of money on it. Yep, they should have kicked when they were up 27-14. They would have won. They would have won. They didn't want to convert that. The real winner was those who had Gibbs and Finn. Okay, let's look at some stats before we go. Jameis Winston, 18 of 36, 366 yards, 2 TDs, 1 INT. Gunnar Olszewski, 1 for 1, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, good, solid outing on the ground, 20 carries for 62 yards. Devin Singletary added 47 yards on 14 carries. Winston, 4 rushes for 13, and Wan'Dale Robinson, 1 rush for 0 yards. Robinson, great as a receiver, 9 catches, 156 yards, 1 TD. Isaiah Hodgkins caught a TD. He had 42 yards on 2 catches. And Jameis Winston, 1 catch, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Theo Johnson was also very good. There were 3 sacks on the day. Darius Alexander with 2, and Raheem Nunez Roches with 1 himself, and that totaled 3. The Lions only got 1 sack, and that was to end the game and walk it off. That was Aiden Hutchinson right there. Amon-Ra St. Brown had a great game, 9 catches, 149 yards, 1 touchdown. So did Jahmyr Gibbs, had a great game. Jahmyr Gibbs was excellent, both rushing and catching. Gibbs had 11 catches for 45 yards and a TD. He also rushed 15 times for 219 yards and 2 TDs. Monster game. Jared Goff the stats are kind of shitty, but he was not that good. He was 28 for 42, 279 yards, 2 TDs, 1 INT, and missed a lot of open receivers. So, pretty average game, pretty pedestrian effort from the Lions over a 2-win team. Here comes Harrison Butker out now to try to win it on 2nd and 7. We will see here if they get it done. Chiefs and Colts. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. Chiefs win, Colts lose. Yeah, if Dart was playing, it might have been a win. All right, you beautiful bastards. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you. JNP trying to sneak one in before we call it a day. JNP08, play our real theme song. We're fucking shit. Okay, we'll clear it with this. This is the Giants theme song here. Fucking shit.